fragrance. I ain't really smelling these niggas, I know they hate. Put it all on the table this time and ain't no favors. I know these niggas pussy can pussy, you make them trade on you. Ooh, gotta watch you. I love hard, but I'm toxic. Treat my car like my hoes, I got options. These niggas crashed out, they lost. Yeah, the V12, I pop out topless. Yeah, got M&A on the
yes sir, yes sir, yes sir.
Run out of perks, I'm popping a rocket. Yeah, she type of nigga the way that
Yes
I
sir.
like. She got the paddock and flooded with ice. Get what you want, like fuck the price. Back to the crib and fucked her twice. It's all been no bullshit. Half a meal in my city, man, you hood rich. I've been going light on them, I gotta make these niggas feel where I'm coming from. I'm pulling on full clip. I pray the bright lights don't make me crazy.
What the hell you talking about?
Lawful against me, I'm going to counsel you, and I'm gonna make you pay. Because this is not okay. I think people have like this misinterpretations of celebrities, like it's like, oh well, we can ask for this and they're gonna settle. You don't work at home and you don't work all day and you don't work for your money to give out your money. So don't ever think that I'm just gonna give you my money that I work hard for. I don't lay in bed all day. I work all day. And I work hard for my money.
All the way to the bank, put that shit in their face. So maybe that little nigga that's not a mistake. Ask your hoe on the greatest.
Oh, she about to get another lawsuit. What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? We here. 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 What's going on? How y'all doing? Protect me from my friends, I can handle my enemy. What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? We got some things to talk about, man. Got some things to talk about. We got some nice things to talk about today. Bro, what is wrong with all this stuff, man? Mic check. We got some things to talk about, man. There we go. We're good to go. We are good to go. Get in my thing real quick. What's going on, y'all? How y'all days going? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Everything going good? Everybody's day going well? Y'all ready to chop it up? You ready to talk about some things today? Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Alright, let's go to some things. Bro, where's my favorites at? Huh? I don't have favorites? Oh, bookmarks. There we go. Alright. What are we talking about today? We are talking about Shedeur being the target of the media still after getting proclaimed to be third string quarterback on the Cleveland Browns. We all thought that, hey, they should stop talking about Shedeur. Shedeur shouldn't be in any blogs, any type of anything. Like, Shedeur should just not be the topic, right? Well, we were wrong. The media, the main media from all over, man, they're still using Shedeur's name and all of their think pieces, all of their things. It's crazy. So why are they doing this? Why is Shedeur still being used in their think pieces, their media, all that good stuff? Like, why? Hold on, let me put up a thing here. Alrighty. Making a quick little post real quick. How is something going wrong? Alright. I said, ooh. Making a quick little post real quick, and we are ready to go. We're gonna get started. I did not like these videos. Alright, let's do this real quick. That's enough. I ain't about to keep posting all the stuff here. Alrighty, let's get to it. Let's get to it. So, like I said, why is the Cleveland media still using Shedeur as their talking point? Why is all of the big media still using Shedeur as a talking point? And why aren't they having the same uh type of energy when it comes to like Arch Manning, Lenore Sellers, all these other guys? Like what's going on? Like why can't we get the same treatment as everybody else, right? Don't know. I have no idea. And my thought process is that maybe this is just all their big old plan, right? Their big plan was to make it make sense of why they didn't draft Shedeur. Then when they saw like, oh, that wasn't working, then they were just like, okay, well, we're gonna use Shedeur's name to boost up everything that we have. And then just kind of just was kind of just all over the place. So you see this woman right here, her name is Mary Kate Cabot. She works for the Cleveland Browns and their media and stuff, and she literally just be having Shedeur all up in her stuff. So let's go to her thing, Mary K. Cabot, right there. Okay, let's look at her last recent post. I think today is all about some other stuff, right? And here's the Browns depth chart. I mean, you have Shedeur right there, Dylan Gabriel, Joe Flacco, and we're gonna talk about Joe Flacco. They doing this just to blame Shedeur? Yo, King Mac, you're damn right, bro. You're damn right. You're so right. And that's the problem. And that's kind of why I've been doing my thing, man. I've been out here trying to fight against all this stuff. Doing my best, but there's only so much that I can do by myself. Hey, Camaro Kitchen, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So let me go find one of her last like posts. Um, she like it was like a very interesting post where it had nothing to do with Shedeur. Right here. It's like it was one of these. It was one of these. It wasn't this exact one, but it was like how long before the Browns want to see rookie quarterback Dylan Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders, with Shedeur obviously in the front, right? But then it was before this. Let me see if I can find it. It was another thing. Oh, here it is. Shedeur Sanders named QB's Browns' third quarterback on game day, despite arrival of Bailey Zappi. Like this right here is the nonsense that I'm talking about. Despite Bailey Zappi's arrival, Shedeur Sanders named Browns third QB. So she's pretty much saying is just like, well, they just brought in Bailey Zappi, so Shedeur Sanders shouldn't be the third quarterback on the quarterback uh, depth chart. And it's just like this whole post was just to say that Bailey Zappi got picked up. It wasn't about anything to do with Shedeur or anything. It was just about that guy. But wouldn't just make the thing about him. So she's been doing this like all off season, and it's like really, really, concerning. So right here, we got the GM Andrew Berry, the owner Haslam. They're at, and this is Albert Breer. So this is the guy that be talking hella shit about Shedeur and blah blah blah. This is him right here. All right, this a little like him to me. So they're at the Ohio State game watching the prodigy, the best quarterback since sliced bread, the best thing ever. She's been doing stuff like that her entire career. You're right, cause I'm new. I'm new to this Cleveland Browns stuff. I ain't never been a fan. I ain't never watched a game. I ain't never done nothing to do with the Cleveland Browns. And unfortunately, my boy, my guy, my quarterback is on this damn team, man. Shedeur's on this damn team, man. He gotta suffer. You're from Cleveland and Grossi too. Oh, listen, I feel sorry for you for being in Cleveland. I'll be on Grossi's ass. Oh, you want to see something cool? Want to see something cool about Tony? Did he unblock me? No. See? He blocked me. My boy blocked me. My boy Tony blocked me. Because I was on his ass, girl. I was on his ass. King, you right. It's all clickbait and stuff. They're just using his name for sales. All that good stuff, man. It's unfortunate. Grossi be on one. Oh, yeah, damn Skippy, he be on one. 100%. And that's why I'm blocked. Because I've been on his ass since day one. I was on his ass. I've been on him. I ain't been letting him and Mary Kay, anytime they do. We can go back to the Mary Kay post. We can go back to that post. We can go back to that Mary Kay post. Care about that. I don't care about that. I'm under here. I'm in here somewhere. Look, I'm right here. Immediately. Why are you always using the name to saying something so foolish? Stop it. Like, I'm on her ass. I'm on their ass, right? Yeah, Grossi is on some nonsense, man. I can't deal with, like, I can't deal with this shit, man. I can't. I really can't. Right? So, back to the bookmarks. Was that you that called out Ken and Lim? Yep, that was me. That was me. That was your boy. Yes, sir. That was me. I woke up, heard, I was just listening, and then I was just like, y'all ain't getting that off. I was in the chat too. I was just like, nah, no way. No, I'm not letting y'all get that off. Alright, so let's unmute this. Hello? Hello? There it is.
With Travis, without Travis, we saw him lead that team. A star in Shedeur, we saw him with Travis, without Travis, we saw him lead that team. We all gone through footage.
Actually, we can just go. We can go right to their thing, so you can see what was it called? 92.3 the fam. I don't need to do that damn video. Let's go to video. Yeah, we was on there this morning. You heard that clip on? Yeah, that was me. That was my TikTok. You probably went past my TikTok, bro. Let's see.
When he was brought in, what in the world is Ohio State doing?
It's not fun. Quarterbacks are fun to talk about.
Let's see if I can find it.
I think you're going to have to show me on Sunday. You got 2 rookie QBs back there.
Let's see if I can find it.
Back. So, thanks for clarifying. Size up potential future Browns.
Find guys that maybe the Browns could draft because like the internet here, the computer, this.
Yeah, I was on after this.
Years away.
It's not
I was like right here.
For Heisman.
There we go.
You know, you and I have said.
Here we go.
Have his chance. I will get to that coming up again.
Here we go. This is me early in the morning.
474-0092. Are you annoyed by Shedeur? It's like, oh, like Lima is Lyman's fit to be tight. I didn't realize you were sitting on this all weekend. Like, it seems Saturday afternoon, you got yourself in a good strong.
So what really pissed me off is, like, before this, he was going off about, oh, the Shedeur Sanders fans, they're so bad. They're calling everybody racist. Anything that doesn't have to do with him, they're making it about him. Like, why does the Archie Manning game have to do with Shedeur? Like, you shouldn't be comparing Shedeur to him and blah blah blah. They be calling me a KKK and all this other stuff, and I'm just like, I've been watching y'all two for a very long time. I wouldn't say very long time. I've been watching these two. I've been entrenched in the whole Cleveland media, watching the grocery show, not grocery show, but watching the really big show, whatever, like their streams, watching Ultimate Cleveland stream, G Bush, all of them. I've been watching everybody. I've been watching everybody because I was like, if I'm gonna support Shedeur, he's there. I gotta figure out what's going on. I gotta be tapped in, right? So this is like the same dude that's been. They both have been like, we don't want to see Joe Flacco. We don't want to see Dylan Gabriel. We want to see Shedeur. Shedeur's our only hope. Shedeur. It's the only hope. Why are we wasting our time on Dylan Gabriel? Why are we wasting our time on Joe Flacco? Like, why aren't we getting Shedeur ready to play? Blah blah blah. This and that. The same person that was up here saying all of this stuff. Now today, after the Arch Manning debacle that happened, now it's just like, man, these Shedeur fans are so crazy, man. Blah blah blah. This and that. Let me see if I can go back and grab some of it. Let's see if we go back and grab some of
chirping. But all these fans feel like they have to do it for him. And I love
we do have to do it for him.
We're not hearing from
That's our job.
At no point did Shedeur do that stuff.
That's our job. Is to speak up for him.
Right in front of me that is still dark. I wish
Let's go back a little bit more.
They did. And then they didn't even let him finish out a drive at the end for a guy that's not even going to be on the football team. That
and I thought that was wrong. Did you think that was wrong?
Yes, of course
at least
it was wrong.
Thought that was wrong.
But can they tell you any more clearly that he's not ready and maybe he's a year away? Maybe he's 2 years away.
Okay. If they think that Shedeur Sanders is a year away or 2 years away, wouldn't they be doing whatever they can to get him ready? Wouldn't they be giving him the same opportunities that they gave Dylan Gabriel this whole time of playing with the ones? Yeah, that's all we're doing is we're just pointing out the double standards. We're pointing out all of the hypocrisy. We're pointing out the bullshit. And that's one thing about white people is that they hate when black people hold them to their bullshit. Do you realize millions of people have been watching Shedeur dominate football since he was 7 years old? No, because they don't care. And that's one thing that I said, like I was said to them, I didn't really get off everything I wanted to say because it was just like the time and I just didn't, I had my thoughts and then I was sitting there waiting for them to pick up the phone and I had to go through the break and stuff, so I really wasn't like on track of everything I wanted to say. But like, yeah, there's people that literally been watching this kid since he was a kid. I haven't. I only started watching him. I think I watched like the last year of Jackson State. I watched some of those games because they were just on ESPN. I'm just like, okay, fuck it, I'll watch it. And I was watching it. I was just like, oh, he looked great. And then I was even taking into account of the competition. I'm just like, even if the competition isn't that great, I'm just like, listen, the ball's going where it needs to go. I ain't seeing no interceptions. I ain't seeing nothing crazy. He playing with niggas. Niggas is always the better athlete, so all right, cool. We rocking with it. But yeah, like they hate when we have to sit there and just be like, hey, this is what I pretty much said. I was just like, hey, listen, for the last 4 years, Shedeur Sanders has been a talking point, right? The Jackson State, Deion Sanders, Travis Hunter experiment, that was a talking point. That was on ESPN. Their games were on ESPN every game. Every game was on ESPN. Right? Go to Colorado. Every game was on whatever channel, highest rated game every week. It didn't matter if they got blown out by Oregon by 40. We all sat there and watched that game to the end. I did. I was crying. I was like, goddamn, Bo Nix is just they shitting on these boys. I was just like, but we all knew like they're not gonna be that good. Like we were just like, all right, the entire team left. They're bringing in a whole bunch of transfers. some from Jackson State. I was just like, they're just not gonna be good. But I was just like, if you know what I said? I said if their games are just respectable, right, and watchable, that's good enough. The Travis Hunter, yep, that pissed them off. But that's what they get because what the fuck? Did I ask to be logged into that? Hello? I ain't watching no game. And I wish I had the fucking all 22 footage of what's his name? So we can go back to that. What's up, M54 ever? What's up? That's Jackson State fault. Yeah, cause and imagine y'all. Imagine if Florida State wasn't so fucking stupid, and they hired Prime, and Shedeur and Travis go to Florida State. There would be no Cleveland Brown. Oh, did Shedeur really was good? There would be none of that, because he would have went to Florida State. He would have dominated the ACC. Would have been in the playoffs. Would have probably won a chip. Probably with the talent, just the talent. Imagine Florida State being in Colorado. Because you can't tell me 5'8" Keller Castrillon is better than Shedeur Sanders. I saw him at Boston College. I saw him. Let's go look at. Actually, I can't even look at it like this. We gotta go to teams. Are they still in the ACC? Are they still there? Where is it? Where the fuck? Did I not see the ACC? Am I blind? Or are they in the SEC now? No, they're not in the SEC. Where is it? Oh, here it is. There we go. If he gets to Florida State, exactly, bro. Like, we all knew that. Like, we could see that. He's not 5'11". This kid is not 5'11". He's literally like 5'8". This is the same shit that they're pulling off with Dylan Gabriel. He's short. He's short as fuck. Right. He's short. Right. So let's look at his stats in Boston College. He went over 2,000 yards once. Only had 1,000 yards last year. Had 152 yards and they dominated. What's his name? Only threw 14 times. Bro, get that shit out of here, man. Why is he running? This boy ran 16 rushing times. Oh, see, this would be my thing. You hear what we talking about, man? We talking about the hypocrisy. So we're just pretty much right now. We're just talking about if Shedeur, if Florida State didn't just be stupid and they would have just hired Coach Prime, we would have saw Travis and Shedeur play at Florida State. They would have dominated, and there would have been no, oh, you played at Colorado, blah 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 bullshit. Like they wouldn't have been able to deny Shedeur the way that they're able to do now. Right. And that's just the annoying part, is because it's just like, oh, where's the big Colorado? All right, here we go. Boom. So let's go back here. So my thing was just like, man, as long as these games are respectable, we good money, right? We good money, right? Kaiser has the same quarterback trainer as Cam Ward and Shedeur Sanders, trainers with teammates with Deion Jr. Exactly. A lot of them have him. Yeah, but he still could have went, but Young Dolph told him to go with Deion. Who you talking about? Travis? They would have found a way to move the goalposts. I mean, they're gonna move the goalposts all they want to, but at least that would have just been, more of a significance. Like, you can't move that goalpost. The goalposts are too heavy. Y'all can try. Y'all can bend it, whatever, but nah. Shedeur still could have went to Florida. Exactly. Shedeur could have went to Florida State. He could have went to Georgia. He could have went to Bama. He could have went anywhere he wanted to, because he was being recruited by these teams. But I'm just like, all right, as long as we have these games respectable, right? We good money. This, the Oregon game, all right, that was just too much of a gap. Show the USC game? Nah, I can't show the USC game because that's the game, bro. That's the game. The Stanford game. It's another game. It was just because Travis Hunter got hurt here, didn't play here, didn't play here, didn't play here, came back here, was gassed out of his mind, and was trying, and he was just getting burnt on defense. And that was the worst time that we seen him look. If Travis didn't get hurt here and played here, he played here, it's a dub. He plays here and is not hurt, it's a dub. I think he got hurt in the UCLA game. He hurt his shoulder again. I think he got pulled out. This is a dub, right? He doesn't get hurt. This is a dub, right? This is a dub. 3 points. It's a dub. Blown out by Washington State. Whatever. I think Shedeur got hurt this game, so it was a dub. And then the Utah game, we definitely could have beat Utah. It would have been a dub. So imagine if this cheap shot doesn't happen in this game. All right, so we get this L right here. We win this game. We win this game. We win this game. And we win this game. And we win this game. These dudes are in the playoffs more than likely. They're winning the Big 12 champ. Well, they don't win the Pac-12 champ because Oregon wins it. But they might get a high bowl. So they go what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 wins. They go 10-2. Because I think they were going to get blown out by Washington State either way. So they go 10-2. 10-2 their first year. That's a completely different thing. But what do we have now is we have everybody saying they only won 4 games. They only won 4 games. And I'm just like, did y'all watch any of these games? I'm like, did y'all watch? Because I watched all the games. Came down to the last play. Came down to the last play. Came down to the last play. Or came down to close to the last play. Came down to the last play. Came down to the last play. Came down to the last play. So even if you give them to UCLA, all right, 9-3 again. 2 years in a row, 9-3. Completely different. Yeah, the Colorado State game definitely messed up the momentum because they're fucking trying to kill this dude, bro. Like, it's ridiculous. So out of all of these ranked games, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ranked games. 4 of them were 1 possession games. The UCLA was 1.5. All winnable games besides the Oregon game. All winnable games. Shedeur outplayed Caleb in this game. Completely outplayed him. I watched that game. I saw the comeback. I was just like, yeah, this is feeling like that Brady against the Falcons. It's feeling like it. We coming back. Right? So it just allowed all of this nonsense to be moved. And then we play last year, and then we get these wins. We lose to Nebraska because fucking O-line just can't stop that goddamn D-line. They were just too big and nasty. But even though we beat them the year before, it was just ridiculous how we just didn't win this game. This was a dumb loss right here. I watched this game. We definitely could have won this game 100%. But, oh, look who we have the high end rushing. 11 fucking yards. Ridiculous. We beat Kansas State. They're in the playoffs. Beat Kansas State. They're in the playoffs. This game don't matter right here. This Kansas game don't matter. And this game was a 23-21 game at one point. Or 24-21 game at one point. And they just weren't able to just keep it because they couldn't stop this dude from running the ball all over the place. So it's just ridiculous. But they move all the goalposts because we get a 3-loss season, right? Whereas it really could have been 2, and we shouldn't have lost to Nebraska, so it really should only been 1. But yeah, forgot about that hit. That hit Shiloh had, that was, yeah, the targeting that they called because he fucking trucked the dude, and then they called it for the UCLA, and it was a fumble. That game they would have won that game, but it was just nonsense. And then it get blown out by BYU, but who cares? It was the last fucking game of the season. They didn't even have to play, and they played the game. They probably shouldn't have played it, but they played it anyway. So, you know, we let them move. They just moved the goalpost. Man, y'all barely beat North Dakota State. Y'all barely beat North Dakota State. So did Kansas State. So did Kansas State. But they're not saying anything about that, right? They're not saying anything about Kansas State, right? Prime had to demote his OC. He really needs to get rid of Pat Shermer because Pat Shermer is really not doing crazy. Shedeur was getting blasted in that Nebraska game. I thought he was dead, bro. I thought he was about to die in the game. I thought he was about to die. The way they was hitting that boy, they were destroying him. They were destroying him, and it was ridiculous. And I'm just like, bro, y'all don't have no, goddamn self-respect for yourselves. Goddamn. All right, let's get back to this right here, to this amazing quarterback play that we're watching here. This is Arch Manning. I want you guys to know that, right? This is Arch Manning. This is the team that he's playing against. This is Arch Manning. The Arch Manning. I want y'all to understand something. I'm not trying to be mean. This looks like a bunch of special ed. This is like Special Olympics football right here. I'm not joking. I'm not trying to be mean or anything. I got a child with autism. My baby can move better than that. My baby will tackle somebody. My baby will. You put a basketball, football, soccer ball somewhere, she going. She gonna get it. She gonna make some moves. She gonna look a little athletic. My baby, she ain't even 2. She wanted to play basketball. She get the ball. She wanted to dribble the ball. I was at a cookout on Saturday. Throwing a football around with some kids in the backyard. Them kids was going crazy. They were doing one-on-ones. We were looking like destroying one-on-ones. They was competing. They was making crazy catches. They was laying out, deflecting the ball. They was playing crazy defense. Dumb kids were like 12. They more athletic than these kids. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. So, now we get to this right here. All right, let's get to the first play of the game. Hello? I ain't never seen Shedeur do this. Throw the ball on the ground. I ain't never seen that before. All right, we get a good pass. What happened to all these people talking about, oh, Shedeur has a problem. He doesn't step up in the pocket. He's always escaping out of the back. He's turning his back to the defenders. Why he ain't stepping up in the pocket right here? Why he ain't stepping in the pocket right there? He could have stepped up. Okay, so we don't keep the same energy. Okay. We'll keep the same energy. All right, we're just doing checkdowns. A bunch of checkdowns. Okay, you just overthrew that guy. Okay. You just underthrew that guy. Okay. All right, another screen. Okay, this looks familiar. Okay, we're throwing it down the field. Bad throw. Okay. A bad throw. Just crazy. Okay. Let's see the athleticism. Okay, nice little shovel pass. Okay. That horrible throw. All right, you got your man destroyed. Okay. You could have just ran the ball for like a first down, but you threw it over here for whatever reason. But okay, all right. All right. Little quick passes. Are we gunning it down the field? That's an interception. Okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? Okay. Checking it down over there. All right. All right, we slinging the ball. All right, nice. Okay, we side slinging it. That's a pick. That's a pick. Yeah, we don't give a fuck what you say, cause y'all had to save that boy. Another check down. All right. Okay, it's just a bad throw. It's just a bad throw. Okay. Okay, we got a good pass down the field finally. 13-22. Oh, another check down over there. Bad pass. Good pass right there. Okay. End of the game. Yup. All right, now we about to start throwing the ball. Okay, overthrew that. Same size, same play. All right, cool. Almost got that tight end killed. Listen here. If this was a different type of football that we were playing, why he throw the ball like that? Because he's not a good quarterback. If this number 3 was number 2, that is a hospital ball. 88 is being lifted out of here in a helicopter. In a helicopter. He's going to the hospital. He's going to see Jesus. He's going to go see Jesus. He would have died. He would have died. That would have been bad. Okay, just another bad throw. All right. Another bad throw. Getting sacked on 4th and 5. It's over. All right, cool. So that's what they're telling us is generational talent. All right. That's what they're telling us is generational talent. Now we get the media out here. This is a quarterback, a former quarterback. He's saying Arch clearly has a shoulder injury. They definitely aren't disclosing it. Why? Why does he have a shoulder injury? Why does he always just randomly have a throwing injury? Because he's throwing the ball sideways like all these kids are trying to do now? Make it make sense, right? How can we make that make sense? All right. So let's go through all of these past week of football and these quarterbacks that played that are so highly highly praised, saying that they're going to be the next coming of, Jesus Christ in the NFL. All right, let's go to obviously the game that we just went over. 17 of 30, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Really should have been 2 interceptions. This quarterback 13 of 20, 1 touchdown. He's not even being looked at as anything right here. The phenom wide receiver didn't show up, of course. 49 yards, 50 yards. That's just pedestrian. They're just trash. All right, cool. Let's keep it moving. All right, let's see who's next. Penn State, you played Nevada. What did this quarterback do? Drew Aller, 22 of 26, 1 touchdown, 217 yards. I mean, what are we doing here? Like, y'all blew them out. You played the game, and this is all you did? Okay. All right, that sounds good. There's supposed to be another top quarterback there. To look at the Clemson LSU game, tight defensive game. Let's look what's going on. 28 of 38, 1 touchdown, 232. 230, no touchdowns, 1 interception, 19 of 38. That's horrible. Like, that's just like, yo, figure it out. Y'all only had 16 yards rushing by a running back. That's insane. So these are quarterbacks that they're saying like, yo, these guys are better than Shedeur. Like, we got to draft them. Franchise leader. I'm just like, I don't see it. I don't see what you guys are looking at. Okay, let's go to Georgia. I don't know who they have a quarterback. Stockton, I don't know who that is. 14 of 24, 2 touchdowns, 190 on it. You're playing against Marshall. All right, that don't matter. I don't even know who you are, so you're not even being spoken about. Oregon, dude, Oregon? Nah, they got a transfer from Cal. He not a factor. I ain't never heard of anything from him. Arizona State, I ain't hear nothing about a quarterback over there. Bryce Underwood, he's a freshman. We not worrying about that. Florida, we not looking at that game. Don't know anybody in there. SMU, never heard nobody there. Avery Johnson, little quarterback over there. He's just one of these quarterbacks that it just runs the ball, can throw a deep ball, but that's it. And he's not a factor. We not even worried about that. Oklahoma, I don't know nothing about no John Meter. Ain't hearing about him anywhere. Keep it moving. Yeah, we ain't worried about Nico. Nico trash. Nico trash. Nico at UCLA. So he trash. I ain't hearing nothing about Michael Reed. He's good. He's alright. I seen him a few times. I think he played last year and stepped in. I heard something about the Indiana quarterback. Buck 93. What you doing, bro? 4 touchdowns? No touchdowns. Like, man, get the fuck out of here, bro. These guys are trash, bro. DJ Lagway. Oh yeah, Florida, but his name wasn't on there when I looked. Like what? Yeah, it's a different dude. So I guess they just pulled him real quick, huh? They must have pulled him real quick, right? Florida passing, Lagway 15 to 18, 120. Oh, 3 touchdowns. Yeah, okay. He was doing this thing. But this is Long Island University. Like that's literally just playing, D2. That's D2 football right there. Texas Tech, we ain't hearing nobody from there. Tennessee, we ain't hearing nobody from there going there. All right, cool. So keep it moving. We got anybody else on the board? Oh boy. USC, we ain't really hearing about Mavilia or whatever. They won by like 60, but they got demoted on the damn thing. So that's kind of crazy. Uh, yeah, Nico ain't do shit in his game, and he not even looked at. Let's go here. Look at the Miami game. Carson Beck always been overblown, overhyped. He's just fucking average at best. Average at best. He had to stay because he couldn't compete. Imagine if Shedeur would have went back to school for another year. Did I look at Drew Alley? He just threw for like 2 touchdowns. He didn't really do nothing, and they weren't playing anybody. Now my whole thing is like I wish Shedeur would have went back for a 5th year. I wish he would have went back for a 5th year, and Shedeur would have went to like Georgia. Imagine Shedeur going back for another year and going to Georgia or Ohio State. Imagine Shedeur go back and then Ohio State is just like, nah, come. We got the weapons. Come over here. Come throw for us. And he go over there with Jeremiah Smith and just start throwing the ball for 500 yards a game. Imagine. What would have been the narrative now? Man, he's 5th year. He's old now. But wait, Dylan Gabriel's 6 years in. Tyler Shutt is 7 years in. Y'all drafted those guys ahead of him with no stats to back it up, really. What's the hell? What the helly? What the hell's going on? So none of these highly looked at quarterbacks they're gonna say he had too much talent. Exactly. They're gonna be like, oh, Shedeur can only play with generational talent. He played with Jeremiah and Travis Hunter. That's the only way he can be good. He was just throwing the ball to them. It's just like, all right, bro, we don't really have to deal with you anymore. And so now we're looking at all the games for this week that's coming up. Nobody's playing anybody. Everybody's gone to their cupcake season. Everybody played like one tough game the first game, and then now everybody's playing absolutely nobody. So there's no reason to watch college football this week. Nobody's playing anybody. Absolutely nobody's playing anybody. Michigan and Oklahoma, that's about it. Nobody's playing anybody. Nobody's playing anybody. Ah, man, my eye.
How much do you emphasize the passing game moving?
Shut up. Nobody's playing anybody. This is ridiculous. But we go look at Colorado's schedule that first year, and all they were doing was playing everybody. Bro, these are the only games on Saturday? There's not even a lot of games. Am I bugging? All right, well. Oh, well, I mean, it's football time anyway, so we ain't really got to worry about college football anymore. All right, back to this.
Yeah.
Can you just maybe be honest about it?
It's not.
Is it possible for a Shedeur Sanders fan to just be honest?
But it's not coming from Brent Veach and Andy Reid and the Kansas City Chiefs, and it's not coming from Sean McVay. It's coming from the Cleveland Browns. And you're seeing exactly what people outside of Cleveland think of the Browns.
The show only ranked games? Oh, okay.
What everybody
Well,
thinks of the Browns
even with that,
Why it's
ain't
not coming
nothing
from those
special
guys?
going on.
Because they didn't draft him. They didn't want him to begin with. This was the one team that wanted him.
All right, now I gotta call him out on this bullshit. So we have the New York Giants come out and say, "Oh, Shedeur did so bad on the whiteboard." Excuse me, sorry. I don't know why when I start streaming, like I just start yawning like crazy. I don't know why. Shedeur did so bad on the whiteboard. Meetings were bad. Blah blah blah. And then we have rumors that come out just like, no, Shedeur's meetings weren't bad. It was just that, like, man, Shedeur is just such a, he's like, you could just tell like he don't really care what we think about him. Like he's just like, he just make us feel like inferior to him. Like he's just that guy. Like, we're just like, ah, man, you got to work on this, this, and this. And he was just like, I know, but I'm that guy. And I'm gonna turn whatever franchise I go to around because I'm that guy. And so those are the stories that come out. He's bad on the whiteboard, and then it's no, he wasn't bad at the whiteboard. Like the interviews are fine. It's just like we just didn't feel like we were important to him. And it's just like, well, yeah, no job should be important enough to you to make you feel that way. I don't go into any job interviews that I've ever gone to and be like, oh man, I need this job so much. I go opposite. I go in there to be like, I don't need this job. Like I want this job. There's a difference. Like some people come in here and they need it. They're begging for it because they don't have any other options. Like, if I don't get an offer from you or you don't meet the demands that I want and the things that I want, I have another interview lined up right after this, which I'm going to go to as well. And, I'm just on the auction at this point. I'm just seeing who's going to give me what I want the most. Like right now, I currently work at a place, at a trucking company, and the trucking company literally next door, like they're in the same lot, they're next door. I heard that they are better and they fit more of what I want to do or what I don't want to do. And I'm at the point where I'm about to go apply because I'm just like, well, they're paying more. If the workload is what I want and the work time is what I want, even though, the place that I'm at now, they allow me to do whatever I want. I can come in whatever time I really want to. I'm not really like at a punctual schedule and stuff like that, and it works good for me to drop my kids off and not have to worry about being late to work and all this other stuff. If I can go to next door and get that same, reassurance to being like, hey, I just need the window between 9 and 9:30 to get to work because I got to drop my kids off. You know how that goes, school bus times, dropping a kid off, blah blah blah. You know how that goes. Like, I just need a window 9:30. Oh yeah, sure. We don't worry about that. You'll have your truck. About man, I'll be right over there. I don't never go to a job interview. That's it. Make it flexible for me, and you're gonna get the work and the production that you want out of me. And that's just it. Plain and simple. Because at the end of the day, I'm a truck driver. There's not a lot of truck drivers out there. Not a lot of people with their CDLs, active CDLs, don't have all this other stuff going on, that can't pass the drug test. You need me. I don't need you. I can go work at any trucking company. Don't matter how I feel about it, if I like it or not. I can do whatever I want to. I hold the trump card. You need a truck driver. I have the truck driving experience and the license to do so. All my things. Like I have all the things. But that's the problem. It's just like they're not used to people that look like us having that trump card. Because what is Shedeur's trump card? I'm rich. My daddy rich. I'm rich. We're never going to be poor. I don't have to work another day in my life. I'm playing football because I want to. I'm not playing football because I have to. I don't have a mom that's in the ghetto with 5 kids sleeping on the floor in one bedroom apartment, even though she should be fucking kicked out of that apartment and them kids should be taken or she get some assistance or something. Like that's not my driving motivation. Because every guy that goes in there in these interviews and say that, what do they do when they get their first check? They buy a big car, they buy a big house, they buy jewelry, and they waste their money. It's the same thing. You have your endorsement, congratulations, good job. Hey, fellow trucker. I got all of mine. The only thing I don't have is my full school bus license, but I have like I have all the endorsements and stuff for it. I just didn't take the test because I was just like, I'm not gonna be a school bus driver. I'll go back to driving tractor trailers. I was just like, it is what it is. I'll just take my risk. Cause I had a surgery I had tore my Achilles. So when I was like, oh, I wanted to get back to start driving. I wanted to start. Oh no, Shedeur has endorsement. Oh yeah. Oh, of course. I was about to say. But yeah, no, his endorsement is he's rich. He's rich and his daddy rich, and they ain't gonna never not be rich. I mean, if we look at all the endorsements that Shedeur has, like He has the KFC endorsements. He has the Nike endorsements, the Gatorade endorsement, the JetBlue endorsements. He has endorsements with Mercedes. What else does he have an endorsement with? I believe the Blenders eyeglasses. There was another commercial with him. Google. He has a Google endorsement because him and Shiloh were doing a Google endorsement commercial. So he has Google. So like, what are we talking about? That boy is rich out of his mind. Plus the NIL deals that he has. So let's just say like all of those endorsements was $1 million per. Like yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. That's a lot. Let's see if I can pull it up right here. Let's do it here. Here it is.
Yeah. Why you always trying to one up me, bro? Me? I thought you was the number one son.
See? Let's do. Oh, I don't have the JetBlue commercial here. I seen it. I seen it. Nah, where is it? Cause I seen it during the See, it's right here. Well, let's see what this is, cause I guess this shows up his endorsements. Shedeur's endorsement deals: 13, AT&T, Beats by Dre, Brandy deal. I'm pretty sure he has the JetBlue. I seen a commercial for it. Uh, New airline endorsement. Yeah. Oh, it's Delta. That's what it is. It was in JetBlue. Delta. See? Delta. There it is. Wasn't JetBlue. It was Delta. There we go. See? I know it wasn't bugging. He got a Nike deal. Yeah, Nike deal. All that. He has all that stuff. Yeah, you're right. It was Delta. So imagine him walking cause that's what they hold these interviews for. They're literally job interviews. They're not like what they're really supposed to be. It's just like, all right, how desperate are you? Not desperate at all. I like playing football. I love playing football. I'm not desperate. All right, you're not the guy for us. We want a desperate quarterback. We want a Josh Allen who's just desperate. Let's go to Josh Allen. Uh, uh, well, Josh Allen's college stats. Josh Allen went to Wyoming. K. Josh Allen didn't play in 2015. Josh Allen, 2016, 3,000 yards, 28 touchdowns, 15 interceptions. Josh Allen as a junior. Josh Allen, 16 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. How the fuck is this a first round draft pick? How? How? Somebody tell me how this is a first round draft pick. Shedeur's popularity being well insulated among black folks is a problem for them. Nothing they can do to turn. Exactly. We're never going to turn our backs on him. We're not going to be like, oh, like we don't care if he do good or do great. We're just not. It doesn't matter to us. All right. If he does good, yeah, we were right. If he does bad, good job. You tried, bro. You're still rich. Look up Josh Rosen. I'm not looking up Josh Rosen because I was pulling for Josh Rosen. Rosen is trash. Why can't she say Broad Zappy despite Dylan being? Oh, you must be way behind. White plus big arm equals first round draft pick. Yeah, damn right. Yeah, damn Skippy. That's all it take. Cause what is this? What is this showing? This don't show me nothing. This is horrible stats. Who else can we look at? Patrick Mahomes. Nah, he did good. Who else we can look at? Oh yeah, let's look at this. Let's look at this guy, Zach Wilson. Threw for 1,500 yards, 12 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. The next year, 2,000 yards, 11 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. The next year, 3,000 yards, 33 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. He fooled y'all on 1 year. Mitch Trubisky, I thought Mitch was gonna be the truth too. First round draft pick, second overall pick by the Jets. Okay. All right, let's look at who else can we look at? Recent. I just want to look at recent dudes. Recent dudes. Who can we? The one. Oh, the Richardson. What the? Well, look at this guy right here. The one that fooled everybody. So he didn't play in his freshman year. He didn't play in his red shirt freshman year. Then this is his red shirt freshman year. So his sophomore year. This boy had never thrown over 60% of his passes. He had a under 2-to-1 touchdown ratio. He just ran the ball for 600 yards and 9 touchdowns. And that told the Colts to draft him with the 4th overall draft pick in the first round. And now he's on the verge of being kicked out of the league. But this is what they took a shot on. Boy said Daniel Jones. All right, let's keep looking at the hypocrisy. All right, Daniel Jones never went over 3,000 yards. Only went over 20 touchdowns once. 9 interceptions at least every year. Not over 65% once. 62% once. 60%. That's it. Oh, look at Jim Eagle. Well, welcome here, you racist white man. How's it going? How's it going? You just got in here. We're looking at all the big white boys that are able to get drafted into the league by doing absolutely nothing and proving absolutely nothing, and then being sort of bust in the league. Josh Allen beat the accusations. He was able to get a quarterback coach to fix his throwing motion, or he would have been a bust as well. JJ McCarthy, let's look at him. He's on the hot seat this year. We got to see what he's gonna do. What did he do? Absolutely nothing. Didn't go over 3,000 yards, 22 touchdowns, low interceptions, nothing special. They ran the ball, and he just did checkdowns and screen passes. All right, won the championship. We like that. Even though we saw you absolutely not be used at all, and your coach absolutely go away from you in the big moments. Who else? Who else can we look up? What's another quarterback? Last 2 years. Oh, let's look at Caleb. He's not a bust, but let's compare it. Caleb, generational talent. Seen Shedeur play against him. I was more impressed with Shedeur. He got the 42 touchdowns 1 year, USC, first year. 66% on the passes, 42 touchdowns, 4,500 yards. Not too much different, right? Not too much different. He ran for some yards. How much did he run? 400 yards. That's not crazy. 400 yards, 300 yards, 100 yards. Like he started to, regress as he went through. Big touchdown year. Boom. Dropped down, came back down to reality in his last year, junior year. All right, cool. Stats are similar to Shedeur's. 37, 27, blah blah blah. Just had 400 more yards. Okay, Kenny Pickett, the one, the only, the Mister. I'm gonna fool y'all with the slide, with the fake slide here to get me the first round draft pick. Okay, I was in school for 5 years. I threw over 3,000 yards twice. Barely got 3,000 yards here. I only got over 13 touchdown passes in my last year, which I threw for 42 touchdowns, 67%. This was an outlier year, and I fooled the Pittsburgh Steelers to draft me here. I fooled the Pittsburgh Steelers to draft me there. I'm supposed to be a dual threat, but I don't really run for that many yards. Like, I'm not really a dual threat, right? Okay, who else? Who else? Oh, Drake May. Look at Drake May. All right, 4,000 yards, 38 touchdowns, first redshirt freshman year. All right, cool. And then we do for 36, 24, and 9. Okay, cool. Dual threat? No, not really. Even though I had, these touchdowns. Oh, my bad. I was looking at the yards wrong. Yeah, he's a big dual threat. North Carolina ACC. All right. Do we think he's gonna be any good in New England this year? Doubt it. I doubt it. Yes, Kenny Pickett is the one who did the fake slide. Yep. Who else can we look at? Look at Justin Herbert. Let's see what he got going on here. Justin Herbert, 3,000 yards twice in his last year. Nothing over 3,500 yards. Only got over 30 touchdowns one time. Low interception, so he's keeping it cool. Only got threw for under 60%. His junior year and his senior year got up to 66%. I'm just like, hey, you play for Oregon in the Pac-12, same thing, Shedeur. I seen better stats. I mean, yeah, y'all won more, but I seen better stats. They're calling Drake May a franchise quarterback. We'll see. We'll see. All right, look at C.J. Stroud. All right, C.J. 4,400 yards, 44 touchdowns, 3,600 yards, 41 touchdowns. Nah, he's balling. He deserves it. He deserves it. Oh, he was getting sacked out of his mind. We take that. Who else? Bryce? I mean, Bryce was balling too, so we can't really, damn, they got 5,000 yards, one season, 47 touchdowns. Listen, deserves it right here. But they say he's 6 feet. He's literally 5'10". He's not 6 feet. I'm 6 feet. He's 5'10". I'm a little taller than him. I'm taller than him. Know what I'm saying? Michael Penix? Let's check Penix. Let's see what he did. All right, Penix was in school for 6 years. A bunch of injuries. Injuries. The season-ending injuries. All of this right here. Season-ending injuries 4 years in a row. Gets to Washington, 4,600 yards, 4,900 yards, 31 touchdowns, 36 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, 8 interceptions. Doing a good job. Washington, Pac-12, he was balling out. Got to the championship, lost. Cool, we take that. But I don't understand how teams take a shot at Michael Penix with 4 years of season-ending injuries. Right? 4 years. Season-ending injuries. You said it was COVID. He still got injured. He was still injured. Like, he was injured. He was injured. He got injured. COVID, whatever. But he got injured here. Like, he got injured here. He got injured here. He got injured here. Like, it don't matter. 3-4 years. Season-ending injuries. Knee, other knee. Season-ending, or hip, or something like that. It was something crazy. He's fucked up. But they take a swing at that. Okay, cool. Where is my boy? Where's my boy Tyler, the 8-year fucking senior? Season injury, season injury, season injury, season injury, season. Go to Louisville 1 year. Went over 3,000 yards, barely. 23 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. This gets you drafted in the second round for like the second quarterback. This stat right here, 62% completion, 3,100 yards, 23 touchdowns. That's it. That's all you need. That's all you need. This is all you need, right? That's all you need. That's all you need. 6 years in the league. 7 years. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's almost played. He almost played in college. You know what? He might. No. He almost played in the college the same amount of years as my daughter has been born. My oldest. She was born in 2017. He almost played the entire life, her entire lifetime in college. My daughter's only 1 year older than his college career. Let that sink in. My daughter is 1 year older than his college career. Shedeur's Jackson State, I'm not even using his Jackson State stats. I don't use those when I bring it up. I don't use his junk when I bring it up. I just go off of the 2 years. Give me 2 years. Give me those 2 years. Jackson Dart, what did he do? Over 3,000 yards twice. 23 touchdowns, 29 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 6 interceptions. I saw him throw for 4 interceptions at the last game of the season. That don't impress me. 69%, never over 70%. Big white boy dual threat. Only got 3 touchdowns last year, 8 touchdowns the year before. I just see regression. He looks good in the league though. He looks good in them preseason, so I'm gonna give him that. Jaden, I'm gonna leave Jay. Jaden was good. I mean, well, he was good at LSU. Yeah, 29, COVID, 23, only 10 touchdowns. Wait a minute. What? No, this is an interception. Only 10. Oh, yeah, no, what? 10 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Yeah, you was cooked. He was cooked here. Go to LSU for 2 years. I didn't even know he went there for 2 years. 17 and 3, 23, and then with 40 and 4. All right. Okay. That's all right. I can see. He's a dual threat. Oh, he ran for 1,000 yards. Yeah, no. We good here. We good. We ain't gotta worry about that. We ain't gotta worry about that. What about Cam Ward? Cam Ward had good years at Washington State. Oh, they only have Washington State up here. Yeah. 23, 25, 97, 66, 60% completion percentage, 3,000 yards all these years. With Miami, went over 39 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 4,000 yards, 67 completion. I mean, pretty much similar to Shedeur's. Pretty much similar. It's just similar. Like, the fuck? 32, 27, 41, 37, 10, 3, 74 completion percentage, 69. I mean, all right. He takes sacks. Cool. Worst O-line we've ever seen. And even with taking the sacks, he was only negative 70 yards and 50 yards, so he was still getting plays with his feet. Imagine getting all of those sacks and only being negative yards barely. I mean, what are we talking about, man? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Dwayne Haskins had 1 year playing. He did. Oh, he redshirted and then went to the league. I mean, I'm just looking at we just looked at all of these quarterbacks play and then looked at their stats and then we just don't nothing impresses me out of this. Who's out and doing this? What? Caleb 1 year. I guess we could do Cam because he had 39 touchdowns, but it was literally right there, identical. Jaden's year because he had over 1,000 yards rushing. Who else? CJ Stroud's year, Bryce's year. So besides those 4 quarterbacks I just named, I didn't see anybody with better stats than him. And it's not even about stats because I watched the game. I didn't see anybody quarterback better than Shedeur Sanders. So let's do this. Let's go watch one game. Shedeur Sanders, USC. Let's watch it. Let's watch the highlights. Let's watch the highlight. After this, I'm going to get out of here.
First down at the 10-yard line.
This was the elite. Exactly. They're saying that this is going to be the best quarterback coming out, the best quarterback class ever.
Now they feel like they're much more deep and can rush the passer with 4. Dylan Edwards checks in at running back. Sanders.
All right. My boy Weaver was out here being a problem, being a menace. Oh, my God. That's a touchdown. All right, look at the score, 21-0. I was watching this in real time.
Jimmy Horn Jr. Field safety. He comes down in coverage. When he comes down, Sanders knows that he's got the top throw over for a post and a touchdown. Colorado.
That's a quarterback that they said can't read defenses, by the way.
Position and covers a lot of ground. First and 10 at the 27.
Okay. Let's watch this.
Safety position.
All right, we hike the ball, play action pass. I'm looking here to pull this guy off. He's looking here to pull this guy off, and it swaps over. All right, guy who doesn't know how to read defenses and look people off. We stepping up. They say he doesn't step up, guys. They say he doesn't step up. All right, they say he doesn't step up. All right.
Sanders.
See that one-on-one up top. Okay, now we're just going to take it in the middle. We're going to get a touchdown before half. 34-14. All right, we still playing. All right, we're reading the defense. All right, we got everything moving. All right, we see the seam because we know we got a one-on-one right here, one-on-one over here. This is all messed up. This is wide open. I can't read defenses, though. He can't read defenses, guys. Are you gonna retire your what was it called? DoorDash receipt? Yeah, that's all you do is eat food, you fat fuck. All right. Reading the defense again.
Shedeur Sanders.
All right, cool. We out. Omarion, run. Oh. If he was just faster. If he was just faster. Omarion had 200 yards this game, too. Uh-oh, free play. Omarion's open. Throw it up. They say he doesn't have arm, though. They say he doesn't have arm, though.
Omarion Miller, flag on the play, though. So watch as he's fighting through the contact, and I think he gets his right arm.
I feel so sorry for Omarion, what he got to go through this year, playing with that bad quarterback at Colorado. Juju's going to be playing this game, so it's going to be great. Okay. Okay, we looked off. Set up the screen. Touchdown. And this dude left, too. And it was just like, bro, why did you leave, dog? You were balling. Because you ain't get the touchdowns at the end of the season? Oh, yeah, double move. Okay, cool. Look at it. If I've ever seen a throw that should have gotten somebody drafted, it's this throw. It's this throw. It's this throw. Running off of 1 foot, putting the ball where only your receiver can get the ball. If I've ever seen a throw. If I've ever seen a throw, it's that one. If I've ever seen one. If I've ever seen one. We're going to look at it from the behind the view. The same throw he made in the Panthers game, exactly. Exactly. And but they're talking about, oh, his game tape and all this other stuff. Like, bro, you see this. Look where the ball goes. Look where the ball goes. Over his hands. He's an NFL, might I add. Over his hands. Look how low the ball is. No chance to intercept it. It's on his penis. Right in his hands. Right past his fingertips. Them CU wide receiver 6 Shedeur? Exactly. They thought he was gonna come back for another year. Couldn't do it. Sorry. Like, if I've ever seen a throw, it's that one. Like, it's just that one. Like, it's just one of those. True freshman too. Look at it. Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Does this not look like the same play? You know what this looks like? You know what this looks like? You know what that looks like, guys? That looks like this. You know what that looks like? That looks like this. That looks like that. Oh no, wrong one. We don't want Dylan. That looks like that. Oh, where's the other one? Where's my other one at? Is it this one? Oh, well, this has all of them. That looks like that. And this. All together. It really looks like this one, but the ball placement was just a lot better. It was similar to the first touchdown with the hands of the receivers, but this one is just the same ball placement. So it's just the same throw. This is just the same throw. So you can't tell me that somebody who you see it here on tape and then you see it on tape in the preseason and you're just like, there's no way we can't get this production. Okay, yeah, he takes sacks, but maybe if our O-line isn't bad, he won't take these sacks, right? And if he doesn't take the sacks and all he can do is get completions because he doesn't throw interceptions, maybe, just maybe, he won't get sacked that much. Right? Okay.
Shedeur Sanders. Sideline throw.
Amarion, we gone. If he would have scored right there, they would have won that game.
On the outside, watch him spin to his right shoulder.
Prime look ready to go to Juju. Yeah, get Caden Salter out of here, bro. You're a 5-year senior, bro, and you're playing like a fucking little kid. He gotta go. All right. Huh. Okay. Omarion giving it to him. Giving it to him.
Empty backfield for Shedeur Sanders. Sanders over to the sideline.
Omarion just giving it to him. Oh yeah, we gone.
Miller still running and finally steps out of bounds. Trying to pop a run in the middle.
Remember, Travis not there.
Here's Sanders dancing around, breaks a tackle, lets it go. Sideline, Miller. Did he get a?
I mean, y'all, like, what are we doing? What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? Look at this ball placement. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? I watched this game live. It was born to happen. They were about to win this game.
Did he get a foot inbound?
Of course he did.
Yes, he did. Gain of 21.
A true freshman. True freshman. If he doesn't get injured last year, they go to the playoffs. Because the game that he was having, he was about to have another 200-yard game against Baylor. Jimmy Horn. All right, there's a minute left. If they had more time, they would have been able to do it. Where all these dump-off Shedeur throws, because they're all lies, bro. They're all lies. Oh, this is the person that they say can't read defenses. Might I add as well.
Which allows Horn the opportunity to get the space in the middle. Did you see him roll out there? That's using
just can't read defenses, might I add.
And as soon as the safety Bullock was wider than he wanted to be.
Can't read defenses, might I add. Him, that guy. Let's go. Shit. What game should we watch? What other game should we watch? The Baylor game? Nah, I don't want to watch the Baylor game. I want to watch the. Let's watch the Kansas State game, even though they lost. Let's watch the Kansas State game.
The Wildcats That's one of the best rush defenses in FBS. Sanders fires, but it's fourth down. And his pulchritudinous passing ready to go. Finds his receiver at the 30.
All right.
Play, a rarity. 1st and 10 coming in.
Okay, setting the screen up.
Quick slant, Jimmy Horn.
Look at it.
It's validation for what he has done here in Boulder.
Getting the ball out fast. Throwing while he's getting hit.
Shedeur got rid of it.
They bring pressure from the secondary. Jacob Parrish.
Fucking Will Shepherd just can never make a catch, bro. Okay, we're going for 4th and 7. They're blitzing.
Sanders has time. Finds his man.
Wester gets it. Let's get it.
Went a little whip route.
They move the chain. Sanders gonna be sacked.
Took that sack.
2nd and 19. Sanders gets it out quick on
Okay,
the
Omarion. Omarion. Let's go. 3rd and 8. They're just all out blitzing. Wide open though.
Wide open. Nothing but real estate in front of Wester.
Oh, we sprinting. First play. Or first possession. Okay, we're looking. We're stepping up. Because they say he doesn't step up. Okay, we're going. We're still stepping up. And we're taking that. All right, cool. Look at it. They're just fucking blitzing 5, 6 every game. Every play. Okay, now they're going for 3. All right, we'll take the check down. All right, you lost a yard. Why? Okay. Low. Protect the receiver. Don't be Dylan Gabriel and throw hospital balls. Get the ball to Travis on the edge. Chill out. All right. Okay. Stepping up. Rolling. Throwing the ball. Perfect. Nice, Travis. Okay. They say that he can't throw on the run either. All we do is screens. Okay, we juking. All right.
Training staff on the sidelines. Reaching into that right
rushing 5. I mean, they're rushing for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 actually. And look at this. They had a double team on this dude. They had a double team on the loss.
Training staff on the sidelines.
Right? Was it a double team?
Reaching into that.
Oh, you didn't chip. He just didn't chip it. He just got fucking annihilated and blown through. Okay, we couldn't step up. But this is the same play that they were talking about. Oh, he should have stepped up in the fucking what's the name game against the Rams. Same thing. Same thing. Up the middle, losing on the edge, and the right side loses. So he has to step up here. This is the same thing. It's the same thing. Right? Is this not the same thing? Is this not the same thing? We'll come back to this one later. Is this not the same thing? Is this not the same thing? We're reading the progressions from his eyes. Is this not the same thing, guys? Is this not the same thing? Left tackle. Left tackle. Middle. Middle. Even though this is the center. But we're going to put this in the middle. This is the guard, but this is the center. We're going to just swap this with the center. So the center, we got middle pressure. And we got a right tackle mover. So if we just put the center here, and this will be the right tackle who's all the way out here who actually got loose. This is the same. This is like the same thing, right? Same thing. Same thing, right? Same. Same. Free blitzer. Free. Middle pressure. Middle pressure. Holding for the outside. Holding for the outside on the left side. This is the same thing. Is it not? It looks the same to me. Oh, but step up though. Steps up right into his man. Okay. Imagine if he steps up right here. He's either stepping up into this guy or into this guy. Right into his man. It's the same thing. But hey. But hey, you know.
Shedeur is able to scoot up. It helps out. Now there was a blow. Back, it's the motion from play caller.
Shedeur Sanders to pass. Has a clean pocket.
Omarion beating him. Okay, we're going. Oh, that's a Will Shepherd number.
Now has gone back in, not on the field. On
okay.
This down. Shedeur Sanders
throwing the ball.
Wide open at the
35. Hit. Marion. Let's get it.
Drills, Roddy. Eludes the rush and then sacked.
They just had a big stunt. 6. It's just a delayed. The delayed got him.
Eludes the rush and then sacked.
I just expect those teams to flip, honestly.
Yeah, we'll get a remix on that one. Shedeur gets it out this time.
Amari
to Miller again. Sanders gets it out. Did not cross the line of scrimmage. The catch.
They completely turned Brendan Mott loose, but clearly Shedeur Sanders still in the pocket.
Boys getting destroyed out here.
Shedeur gets it out quickly. Complete.
Come on, Will. Come on, Willie.
Oh, he hit him with the.
Some boys are just rushing
Sanders
6.
Pulls it out on the slant, complete down to the 30. After trailing 7-0. Sanders on the receiver screen, complete. Got a wave of blockers down.
All right.
Right up to the bench.
Starting to cook.
Interactive quarterback.
Are these all little check down passes that they've been talking about? I mean, this is what you do when teams are blitzing you. You get them to stop blitzing by doing this, right?
One of the new DBs that came in gets it off wide open.
Fucking Shepard can't catch a fucking pass, bro.
With a blitz this time. Sanders, what a catch.
Let's go, Amari. Give it to him.
And who's here? Wow.
Miss Jacob Parrish, watch the middle of your screen. You're going to get 2 Kansas State players just running right into each other. Jacob Parrish, one of the starting corners.
Sanders pulls.
I mean, hello? Look where the ball goes.
Sanders pulls.
Low and away. So he doesn't die between these 2 people. All right, we're back at it. And it just comes down to that field goal that they got before this.
And Sashbrook of the Denver Nuggets. Watching on the sideline, Shedeur Sanders on 1st and 10. Drills a rope.
All right, Mari. Oh, give it to him. Oh, oh yeah. Omari needs to transfer, bro. He ain't. Oh no. Oh no.
He got rid of it. Bean was right there, number 47, to meet him.
Watch Shedeur. He feels like he can spin out, but the block actually comes blocking him out.
Right, you pointed out earlier.
But Shedeur tried to bail, and it ended up in another catastrophic sack.
That's the 6th one of the game downfield.
Omari.
With the catch and a first.
And this is where they broke his fucking ankle. That's where they broke his ankle, man. I wish he would have just fell down. I wish he would have just fell down. If he falls down there, they go to the playoffs. They go to the playoffs, and he just falls down. Because you're not going to get any more yards. You're not getting a touchdown. But he fucking hips drag him and breaks his ankle right there, bro. Breaks his fucking ankle right there. Hate to fucking see it, bro. He was having an amazing game.
Gets it out over the middle, overthrows him, and right into the arms of the safety for the interception.
And that was just the one bad throw right there.
He's just playing center field. He's got his eyes on Shedeur Sanders, who, because of the pressure at his feet, just overthrows this. It's just a miss. It's one of the few misses that we've seen during this game.
Colorado as
What the hell is that?
Victorian. Served as an intelligence officer in the Navy.
Just keep running straight.
Punt returner. World War II, his boat was attacked by a kamikaze and was a great
if that pick don't
advocate
happen,
for
they wouldn't.
desegregation of the public schools and affirmative action while in the Supreme Court.
Yeah,
to ever serve for this country.
Facts. 2nd and 10. Shedeur Sanders looking to pull, dropping back. Flag down. Throws it away.
And 55 is right here, and it's going to be against Toby.
4 receivers were injured by the end of the game. Yeah, I know, man. I watched the game.
Just grabs 44 as he goes past.
Yeah.
I mean,
Boy, Holden is still can't get it. The worst. And he transferred from my fucking UConn. I live in Connecticut. He transferred from UConn. All right, we gone. Oh yeah.
Gets down primary targets in the absence.
37. We got it.
Hunter.
We got 2 people.
Sanders has to get rid of it. Does.
Holden.
Get to the 35. Obviously in 4-down territory. Open in the flat. Caught out of the backfield and a lunge. Did he make 40? Pardon me, the 37.
So that Chiefs? Nah, I'm not showing that, bro. They almost killed my boy. Almost killed my boy.
They motion out of the backfield. Sanders with time. Got it delivered. Does. And finds his man, Wester, for the first. Him go right through his entire progression there.
Yeah, it's really good protection and a good movement in the pocket to eventually let Wester come free.
First and 10, clean pocket, a bullet. Rolling out into the end zone, overshoots his receiver. Sanders, two guys in his space.
Yeah, it's a good call.
They get rid of it quickly. Onto the edge, Miller. From the 17, Sanders.
How did they end up so far back? What happened? So many false starts, whatever?
Sanders quickly.
Oh, yeah. Western.
It's man-to-man coverage, and the question has been, can you cover?
Oh, my God. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord.
It's a nice throw by Shedeur Sanders, putting it right between the 1 and the 0.
Oh, that was him fighting. Listen, horrible.
To pass. His safety valve. Nice move on the edge.
That's targeting. Hit him in the head. That's a flag.
Looking at a 2nd and 6 here. They run another stunt up front.
He catches that, man, boy.
There's a flag down. And they're going to blow this play dead. 3rd and 11 as a result. Sanders comes underneath, complete at the 30-yard. Get to the 35. Pressure
oh, right there.
Sanders, downfield, incomplete.
And if he takes this throw right here, I can live with your Wester working his way back right here and getting to it.
Sanders, down.
I mean, I see what he sees, but if he gets it like right here, he probably makes that catch. But he's been fucking missing every catch, so he tries to go back shoulder to get him to run into him so we can get the P. And this really should be a penalty because he's holding him and running through him. But, you know, they're not going to call that at the end of the game. But, yeah, you know, we just watching the tape and we just see, like, yeah, no, I just don't know how many quarterbacks can live through all of that, you know, battling and destruction and all that stuff. That they wasn't gonna give it to him, bro. And that's just the unfortunate part because it's like that's a PI. That's a PI right there. I've seen it called, and this actual game was called. They called this earlier for Travis. They called that. Do you think he should be in the Browns? Honestly, it don't really matter. He's gonna get a chance to play this season, and when he does, he just has to just ball the fuck out. And even if they want to go draft another quarterback and trade him, whatever, just ball out. I don't know why people act like he can't play missing something that is different in the NFL. No, we're not missing anything. He can play. We all can see that he can play. I just think that the NFL right now, they're either caught up in this whole you have to be 6'5" or you have to be a dual threat quarterback because of Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson and Patrick Mahomes. But it's just like y'all weren't saying that when Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson weren't accurate throwers. And y'all were saying that Lamar Jackson should just be a wide receiver. And y'all were saying that Josh Allen should be a tight end. So the Saints can pick him up. Why would the Saints pick him up and they drafted Tyler Shupp at the 40th pick and passed on him multiple times? No, I don't want him to go to the Saints. Let the Saints keep tanking and keep being garbage. They could have had him and it would have been good. Imagine him, Chris Olave, and Camaro going crazy. That would have been great. None of the quarterbacks taken ahead of him play like that. Not a single one. Maybe Cam. But, I mean, we just look at Cam's schedule. Like, we just go. We just go look at Miami's goddamn schedule that they were playing. They were playing a bunch of fucking nobodies. Nobodies. I watched this Virginia Tech game. They almost lost. I watched this California game. They almost lost. I watched the Louisville game. They almost lost. I watched those games. I watched the Syracuse loss. I watched this one. End of the season, you need to win to get in the playoffs, and you lose. That tap the screen with me. Huh? What'd I do? No, that's the last play. So like, I watch these games. Like, you know, what we're supposed to do. When people get to play, you know, schedule like this and like play a bunch of nobodies and get away with it and barely win some of these games. Oh, I must not come on TikTok often. Is it messing up? Is the TikTok thing messing up? Oh, you're talking about for everybody else to tap for the likes or me? I have the whole different thingy. Ooh, I don't want to mess that up. Leave that alone. I can see the likes. Are you telling everybody to tap the screen for the likes? Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. I'd really appreciate it. Listen, you know these streams are gonna get more jumping when the season gets started. You know, when our boy get in. Listen, let's just get right to it. Let's get right to it. I ain't gonna be on here too much longer, but let's get right to it. Let's get right to it. Let's get right to it. When is Shedeur coming in? When is Shedeur coming in? I'm hoping right here, New England. I'm hoping the New England game. Why? Because I'm going to go. I live up here. I'm hoping that this is what happened. Y'all feel me? This is what happened. Look, LLL. Joe Flacco gets hurt this game, Green Bay. He gets hurt this game. He gets hurt this game. They start Dylan here. Dylan goes to fucking Europe here. Looks completely horrible there. Dylan goes over here, gets like 5 sacks against Pittsburgh. They just turn it loose on him. And then Shedeur starts versus Miami. Lights them up for 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, maybe 1 pick, but they win by 14. And then they go to New England, and he throws for 4 touchdowns, 525, no picks, wins the game by 20. Shedeur plays in London. I was thinking the same thing, but that was before the whole Dylan Gabriel got to go first thing. So I'm just like, you know, let Dylan Gabriel go start here. Let him play these games. Let him play these games and look like a trash can. Just get it out the way. The first 6 games, get both Joe and Dylan out of the way. Shedeur gonna come in here in these 3 games, this soft point in the schedule, and he gonna ball here. He's gonna have a decent game, 2 touchdowns, 235 yards against the Baltimore Ravens. They're gonna win on the last second field goal. It's gonna be all cool. They're gonna go against the Raiders. They gonna win. Gonna lose against the San Francisco 49ers. Cool. Gonna beat them. They gonna lose against the Chicago Bills. They gonna lose against the Buffalo Wild Wings. They gonna lose against them. He gonna beat the Pittsburgh Steelers at the end of the season, and then he's gonna come back and beat the Cincinnati Bengals to get into the playoffs. I guarantee you that's how it runs. Chop it down. We're gonna have this stream. This is gonna be here. If this comes to fruition, I want y'all announce me as the GOAT. All right. I want all y'all to announce me as the GOAT, and that's just what it's gonna be. You know what I mean? Let it play down like this. Let it play like this. I have a feeling it's gonna play out like this, and I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. Cause I want it like that. Let it play like that. Let it play like that. I want it to play out just like that. Just like that. We don't want it easy. We don't want it easy. We don't want this junk easy at all. We don't want it easy. We need it how it's gonna be needed. Right? That's how we want it. That's how we want it. He gonna get in it just like that. Do you think there is anything really happening behind the scenes that we don't know about? Man, I have no idea. I'm hoping that behind the scenes that they're getting him ready to play the games, just like they're getting Dylan Gabriel ready for the games. Like, then they're gonna go back to make Dylan Gabriel quarterback 1 year, right? That's how. This is like the best scenario for the Browns. You get Joe Flacco out of the way after these 3 games. You get Dylan Gabriel in these 3 games. If Dylan Gabriel doesn't look good in these 3 games, then you pivot to Shedeur and Miami, New England. Here he gets these 3 games, and then his deciding game is going to be here. Even though he's going to win these 3 games, his deciding game is going to be the Baltimore game. See how he looks because of how bad fucking Joe Flacco looked against them. He plays this game. They win the game on the last second field goal, and it's cool. And then he plays the Raiders, and he beats the Raiders. And then it's haha, Tom Brady, you didn't draft me. They're going to lose to the San Francisco 49ers because they're just a great team. So it's just whatever. It's going to beat Cam Ward in the face-off. It's going to be going to lose to the Bears. Caleb Williams, but he's going to play better than Caleb in the game. They're just going to lose because they're just going to have like field goals or some shit. Like that's all it's going to be. Like the Bears are going to score 2 touchdowns and like 3 field goals, and the Browns are going to score 2 touchdowns and 2 field goals. It's going to be a field goal game. And they're going to lose to the Buffalo because Buffalo is going to just like destroy their defense and just throw the ball all over the place. But Shedeur's going to have like 3 touchdowns for 300 yards. Like it's not like he's going to lose the game and throw like four picks, right? Then he's going to beat them, and then it's going to be all right. Let's look at this game. Well, he ain't going to make the playoffs if they lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If they start 0-6, yeah, it's gonna be crazy. And then it's 0-6, then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then it's 5-6. Then it's lose 7. Then it's 6-7, 6-8. Yeah, they ain't going to the playoffs. They ain't going to the playoffs. Only way they go to the playoffs if he runs this entire gauntlet. And if he runs this entire gauntlet, they're going to be like, he's our franchise quarterback. And they're going to use those first 2 first-round draft picks, and they're going to draft Caleb Downs, and they're going to draft, like, fucking, I don't know, a wide receiver. They're going to draft a high-rated wide receiver or an offensive lineman. Or they should trade out of one of those picks, give it to somebody else for, like, 3 second-round draft picks or some shit. Like, mad picks. And just like get a receiver, get a tackle, and just like build a team around Shedeur. But we'll see. I have faith that that's gonna happen. Do y'all have faith that's gonna happen? I do. I feel like that's just been in the play the whole time. That's what I feel like. I feel like that's been in play the whole time. These first 6 games, 0-6. They're not winning a single game here. People are like, they're going to beat Cincinnati. No, Cincinnati's going to throw for 555 yards and 6 touchdowns on their head top. They're not winning this game. Joe Flacco's not going to win this game. Joe Flacco's about to come out here and look old as shit, and he's going to get sacked like 3 times. He's going to play against the Baltimore Ravens. They're going to sack him 4 times. He's going to play against Green Bay with Michael Parsons, and they're going to annihilate him, and he's going to get hurt. He's going to break a collarbone because he's old and fragile, and that's just what it's going to be. Cleveland usually beats Cincinnati, not this year. It ain't going to happen this year. Ain't going to happen this year. Ain't going to happen this year. I know, but it ain't going to happen this year. Joe Flacco going to go out there and throw for like 3 interceptions. Mark it. Book it right here. He's going to throw for like 3 interceptions. It's going to be bad. It's going to be so bad that after that game, they're going to be calling for Shedeur. It's going to be so bad that the fans are going to be saying, we want Shedeur. They ain't going to say we want Gabriel. They're going, we want Shedeur. We want Shedeur. We want Shedeur. And then guess what's going to happen at the press conference after? Oh, how do you feel that, the fans are just, chanting for Shedeur? And then here's Joe Flacco going to be like, yeah, I know that Shedeur is a popular guy, but, I'm just trying to do my best to win games. I know I didn't play that well, but, I'm just going to do my best to go and practice this year, watch film after this game, and just make sure I don't make the same mistakes going to the next game. Then the next game, he's going to be a complete shit. And then here's going to be Kevin Stefanski going to be like, we have the utmost, respect and faith in Joe. These first couple of games were really tough, hard opponents. Joe just, a little rusty because we didn't get him enough reps during the preseason because we wanted to get the younger guys some reps. So it's going to take him a little time to catch up. And, we didn't do a good job of putting him in the best positions to make plays for the team. And, that's on us. That's not on Joe. and we just feel like we went back to the drawing board and we worked on a lot of things, and we feel like we corrected a lot of mistakes. And I believe that Joe's gonna go for it, and gives us our best chance to win. And he's gonna go in the Green Bay. He's gonna get hurt. Mike is gonna sack him like 3 times. Gonna land on his collarbone. Joe's out for the rest of the year. All right, now we got 2 rookie quarterbacks. What's gonna happen? All right, now you got to put Lil Dylan Gabriel versus the Detroit Lions, and then versus Minnesota, and then versus Pittsburgh. Slow as Joe, slow as hell. Who he running from? And then guess what's gonna happen? Miami's gonna come to Cleveland. Shedeur's gonna go ball out. Gonna go to New England, ball out. Gonna go against the Jets, ball out. So he's starting in between here. I really want him to start versus Miami, because as soon as this game ends and then this week comes and they're just like, yup, Shedeur is definitely going to play against New England. Guess what I'm doing? Buying my ticket. I'ma be in Foxborough, front row. I'll drop a couple hundo. Oh yeah, this is not 400, bro. I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm right here, y'all. Y'all, I'm right here. No. Don't keep changing my seats. What is this? Row 24, 22. Give me row 8. Row 8? I don't know, because I'm supposed to be going there with a girl, so I don't know. I can't be dropping $1,000 on these. You know what I mean? She gonna have to pay for her own ticket. Fuck it. Because I ain't about to be up here. Ain't no way. How the fuck is this higher than these? And we out here. Ain't got nothing to do with me. Let's see. Oh, 300, 31? I don't know, man. I gotta be a little closer. I gotta drop 1,000 on it. I gotta drop 1,000 on this. I might tell Shorty I can't bring you to the game. Or you got to pay for half your ticket or something. You gotta do something, bro. You just can't be, you know what I mean? But we definitely here. We definitely here. This is the visitor sideline. We definitely, yo, Shedeur! 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 Alright. Where's their exit to their sideline, or do everybody go through the same tunnel? Yeah, I'm here. Did I pay for a ticket? No. Listen, I don't want to. If it's 1,000, bro, like, come on, man. I'm only going for Shedeur. Like, I'm not going for a date. You know? And if it's just a date, we up in the greens. Like, we in the greens, bro. We up here somewhere. We're over here somewhere. Like, all right, we could be over here. Clear it off. Clear it off. We over here somewhere. I can do the 300, row 16. Alright, we could do this. We could do this, right? This is alright. I can't, bro. I can't. Shedeur's not going to see me, dog. Like, Shedeur's not going to be able to know that I've been having his back the whole time. He got to know 700? I mean, it's not bad, but it ain't close enough. Is it close enough? Were you talking to take one for your bros? No, I'm not taking none of my niggas, man. If I take one of my niggas, they going to pay for themselves. But who want to go to the game with their niggas, bro? Like, trying to get freaky after, man. Trying to be doing, you know what I mean? Trying to get turned. But I just don't know. Look, this is going to be my first NFL game. So, like, if I'm gonna drop 1,000, I might as well just go ahead and do it. I might just do it for real. I might just do this. I might as well. Right? I might as well just do it. Or get this. They ain't got none. Feel me? Like, I might as well. I might just go crazy. I need row 1. Oh, I see a row 1. I see a row 1. This is a row 1. This is row 1. Why did it say row 1? But it's not really. Whatever. If I'm gonna do it, just drop the 700, just get row 1, be right here. You know what I mean? Right here. Shedeur! Let's go! Right? We'll see. We'll see. And it's gonna be her birthday. So it's kinda, you know what I mean? But the thing is that, you know, it's a little complicated. But I do love her. But it's complicated. So, is it really like, should I really drop the thou wow on the whole thing? I'll just save her from now anyway. It don't really matter. I mean, money is not a thing. Money is not a problem. Money is not a problem, but I am very cheap. I want to say very cheap. Oh, I can do the PayPal and just do the pay later thing. Right? Yeah. I can just do the PayPal pay later thing. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. We gonna PayPal pay it later. We just gonna do the little payment plan. Give you 25% now. Y'all charge me for the next 4 months. We good. Oh yeah, we doing that. Yeah. Buy now, pay later. Yeah. That's what we gonna do. Oh yeah, I might grab me a ticket as soon as I hear that. PayPal, click, right on it, click. Pay 50% up front to pay the rest throughout until Christmas. I'm good. Yeah, we gonna do that. That's the plan. I'm with it. Yeah, we in there. We're either there or we here. We either there or we in here. Oh my God, the ticket is as low as 76 cents or $76. What's up? Oh, this a ugly ass. Goddamn. Oh, we in the gold suites? Yeah, right. All right, chill out. I don't got it. Yeah, we don't got that. All right. What's over here? Bro, let me click on the... Hello? Click! Alright, what we doing? Row 24? These niggas playing with the tickets. I mean, this is cool, 700. I can see the Gatorade. We might be in there. We gonna figure out what game they announce it. You know what I mean? Fucking pricey ass ticket, these bums. Wait, I don't even know which side is the opponent side or not. I would think that this is the home side because of this little thing right here. Why this only $100 over here in these seats? Was bad. Man, give me the as low as possible. Row 4. I saw that. Row 1. Show me what it look like. Oh, we over here. We over here with it. Y'all think we over here with it? Oh, we could be over here with it. This might be lit. What's this little sliver? Clear the map. What's this little sliver over here? Yeah, we gotta find some little magic seats. You know what I mean, 500. Ooh, this a little sneaky place over here. A little sneaky. 300. Oh shit, this might be the spot. That look like the jet side over there, right? Oh, this might be the spot. 300 for these? Oh yeah, we might get it. We might get it over here. Yeah, let one of these happen. Oh, we definitely PayPaling this. Yeah, you think I'm over here with this? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I will not be up here. No way. I gotta be right here. I gotta be in these areas. That's the only place I'm going. I'll stay at home. But yeah, anyway. We just been in here chatting. That's how I feel about the season. I don't even know what my whole purpose on coming on here was. It's calling out the hypocrisy and everything like that. Alright, so let's get to yeah. Can we get back to that?
Yeah. Why you always trying to one-up me, bro? Me? I thought you was the number one son.
Coming from Brett Veach and Andy Reid in the Kansas City Chiefs, even though there's been good, even the strongest Shedeur fans are going to have to come to terms with that. And it's up to them if they do or don't, because at that time,
some of the Sanders team stuff, not necessarily just Sanders, it turned off some NFL teams. And maybe that's why he slipped from first or second round all the way down to 5.
I also know that you like Shedeur, and he's eventually going to get to play, and I don't want that to permeate and turn personal. Because even though there's been guys I didn't like personally, and I've wanted them to do well. I certainly like Shedeur Sanders. I've only spoken to him once.
And I love the fact that Shedeur is not the one chirping, but all these fans feel like they have to do it for him. And I love the fact we're not hearing from Shedeur. We're not hearing from Dion.
You're not in real.
At
You're
no
not in the real
point
world.
did Shedeur do that stuff.
But the internet here, the computer, this screen right in front of me that is still dark. I wish I could show you guys on YouTube. It's still dark. That's not real. You know what real is? It's that Jimmy was at the Ohio State game on Saturday, and then he was at Clemson LSU. It's that these guys are going to be at more games. That's what's real. And if he does get the chance to play this year, then he has a very short amount of time to change their mind. And he probably isn't going to have enough time to change their mind. And you and I have to deal with the very realistic point of view where this is exactly what everybody else thinks of the Cleveland Browns outside, that they are neither not good or they are somehow used as patsies for the rest of the NFL. Like when Eric Dickerson says that there's conspiracy afoot, you and I, you got to deal with that.
Then what does it say to the Shedeur fans that the smart teams, the good organizations, wanted nothing to do with your boy?
Then Tone, that's something that they're going to have to rectify themselves.
No, they passed on him and passed on him and passed on him.
But the ones that are not Browns fans and are only dropping in because they're Shedeur fans, they're the ones that are going to have to rectify that and hope that he gets a chance sooner than later and he can change people's minds and can be absolutely undeniable. Because right now, the odds are against him. He's third on the team. That means that he will not play before Dylan Gabriel, whether I like it or not, because I'm just curious. Whether I like it or not,
microaggressions,
he will not play before Dylan Gabriel. And if Dylan Gabriel conducts the offense and conducts himself decently, Dylan Gabriel will continue to play, and then they'll still draft him.
Right? But it wasn't just Shedeur. It was everybody. Everybody. All the fans of college football were just having fun. It was funny. There was a lot of funny stuff, especially because fans do not like to be told, hey, this guy, we're anointing this guy. And then we see him for the first time. Let's face it, most people, it was the first time they ever saw Arch Manning play.
He was fucking garbage.
2 games before that, and then had come in and did some running plays, some gimmick plays other than that. And everybody saw the same thing. He was terrible. He was totally confused.
So let us say it was terrible.
Side-arming everything. He was like doing a Mahomes impression, yet it was way off, was nowhere near. And it doesn't doom his career. Like, come on. I mean, we can go back, look at bad games that Patrick Mahomes had.
Sidearm stuff? That was weird.
Made no sense to me. But that was it. Then when I saw all of that, I'm like, man, the Shedeur fans do realize Arch is getting crucified.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
Like, were they not?
No, he's not.
He was
Arch was
by everybody.
But I think that they wanted to add to it because they've seen their guys getting crucified here over these last.
I want them to stop their lies. Arch was not getting crucified. He was getting crucified by us. Fans. We were calling the bullshit out. Because we were just like, y'all said he was the fucking best quarterback, Heisman runner, first round draft pick, number 1 overall draft pick for the next year, or whenever he comes out. That's what the media said. And since they're media, you're all part of it. And us fans watched that game because y'all told us that he's going to be better than Shedeur, and he's the reason why Shedeur shouldn't get a chance this year with the Browns, and all this other stuff. So we sat there and we watched that goddamn game to say, all right, show us. Because we know what our guy can do. We seen him play 4 years. We seen him. We know what he can do. Show us. Let's see it. We ain't see shit. And I don't want to hear that, well, he played Ohio State. You're playing with Texas. Give Shedeur Texas. Give Shedeur Ringo and all them weapons. Give him that. Give him Ohio State. Let's see what would happen. I seen him play with less. I know that, Travis is a very great talent, but Travis don't overrule a bad O-line and no running game. Or a defense that can't stop a nosebleed. Because we watched 2 games, and then those combined 2 games that our defense gave up like 80 points. And Shedeur them scored 80 points and still lost. Make it make sense. Right? So the media wasn't crucifying him. What was the media saying? What was the media saying, guys? What was the media saying? Let me scroll through all of this. This is what. Oh, can I get? Did I put anything? All right, this guy's calling out saying it's terrible. Blah blah blah. Did I get anybody's fucking thing? No, I didn't. Jesus Christ. Oh no, here are people saying Archman and this and that. There's some Cleveland people doing this. After that game, Shedeur Sanders over Arch Manning. Arch Manning has more commercial in this game than his completions. This is Mark Sherliff. Whatever. Other people, going to back to ass. But this is from the Colorado game, so I didn't even get that much stuff. I kind of want to scroll through my thing, but I know my little Twitter timeline is a little crazy. It might go a little crazy. So let's go here and let's search up Arch Manning. And let's get all the caping and all the... It's only a couple games, guys. Let's see. Let's see if we can get... Where's all the... Come on, man. Show us all the thing. Nah. I want to see all the good stuff. I want to see all the saving.
Played bad. Well, it was only Arch that had the other ones played pretty well.
All right, I want to hear this, bro. Come on, where's all the... Did they delete everything? They deleted everything. I can't believe this. I can't believe there was so much people up there saying, "Oh no, it was a good game." Oh, here he comes.
Promise of Arch Manning. Now he scored the one touchdown, and had the opportunity to tie the game.
They keep trying to talk his future as Anthony Richardson. Is this exactly ridiculous?
What a tough debut for him to walk into. I want to make this.
He never played a road game.
I know.
Here was the stat, guys.
What is this? He barely got people asking him questions. This guy like a fucking loser. Look, he looks like fucking what's his name? Luigi. Y'all can't tell me that this little dude don't look like this. Get that shit out of here, bro. Look at this weirdo, man. But he was playing against the top team with a top team. You're damn right. That's how you're supposed to measure it out. All right, you play against a team and the talent evens out. It evens out. You're playing against a true freshman, or I don't even know if he's a true freshman, but you're playing against a guy who doesn't have starts. You don't have starts. Which one of y'all play better? The other dude played better. He didn't turn the ball over. You almost turned the ball over twice. All you had to do was just manage the game. Didn't manage the game, and you lost the game for your team. And if it wasn't for your last drive where you threw that touchdown, you're out of the game under 50% completion rating, no touchdown, and an interception and stuff like that. See?
Tebow,
oh, here we go.
None of this is on Arch Manning. Right, the fact Paul Feinbaum says he's the greatest college quarterback since Tim Tebow, that's not Arch Manning's fault. He's not the one saying that. He knows he has a lot to work on. He's going to get better and better. Texas will be absolutely fine.
All right, shut the hell up. Right. Anything else? Oh, look at this guy.
Play that I was looking forward to. This is.
Oh, so he's only gonna get like the 2 passes that he did. Oh, whatever. Holy shit! I forgot how funny Twitter is. Oh my gosh! All right, remember who they said was the updated Heisman after Arch. He's off the board now, guys. Don't worry. We got other people here. All right, we'll get back off of this. All right, let's get back to this
shit. To be written off for his career. Think how silly that is.
You're kind of. I look at them. Let me just give you their perspective first, or what I believe is their perspective before I go to the phones here. You know, you and I have said, you guys bring up, well, you guys don't know nothing about anything until you see the Shedeur fans. I go, guys, we had Odell Beckham Jr. here, we had Johnny Manziel here, we had Baker Mayfield here. We got death threats from people in Oklahoma for crying out loud. Like there was a lot of people who did not. And it was
my residency here.
I mean, there were people who wished death on us and the Browns and everything over Baker Mayfield. All right, so when I make the jokes like it ain't my first rodeo, it ain't. This is
exactly. They'll never know our stuff.
But I think that you got to look at it through their eyes and go, hey, man, as much as I'm saying you just jumped into this whole Browns foray, you've kind of just jumped into the whole Sanders foray because they've been arguing for him for 4 years.
And by the way, we've been arguing with them.
But they don't pay attention because we were one of 32 teams that could have taken him, and we ended up being the team that took him. So now it's real with us. But before it's like, yeah, I like Shedeur Sanders, but that's all you would say, and then that was it. But they have been having knockdown dragouts on their social medias for 4 years and on their radio shows for 4 years. Chad in Connecticut, he's listening on the free Odyssey app. Hello, Chad.
Good morning, fellas. How you doing?
Morning. Doing well, Chad. Go ahead.
All right. So I just want to say I'm new here. I'm a Shedeur fan. I watch a lot of football. Never in my life watched one single Cleveland Browns game. I'm just going to let you know that right now. All right? So let me just give you a synopsis of why the people that are rooting for Shedeur and like Shedeur are so passionate as we are. All right? So we sit here and we have Arch being put on a pedestal for playing against UTEP and I think Louisiana Monroe, and everybody's just saying he's the next coming, the front runner for Heisman, first-round draft pick, hasn't done anything, right? Just because his last name is Manning. Mm-hmm. But then we have Shedeur, who played at Jackson State, even though it's, under the level of the D1 that we're playing now. He played there, was able to show something similar to what Cam Ward did when JUCO came up, did really good at Washington State. Goes to Colorado. Colorado was must-see TV every single week. Didn't matter if they got blown out by Oregon by 50 points or was in one possession games versus every other ranked team that they played that season. Against Caleb, I saw him play against Caleb. And
you see their faces when I said that? Let's go back 5 seconds. Look at their faces.
They played that season.
Let's go back.
One possession games versus every other ranked team that they played that season. Against Caleb.
You see their eyes, they were just like, that can't be true. Look at their face, they're like, that can't be true. That can't be true. They were not in one possession games against the ranked teams that they played that year. No way. Nah, he's lying. He has to be lying, right? This Shedeur fan that's calling up here can't be getting that correct, right? Didn't we go over it before? Okay, we take Oregon out. We have a one possession game with USC. We have a 3-point game second over. Oh, that doesn't count. We have one possession game here with UCLA, pretty much. Touchdown, field goal. One possession game here with Oregon State, right? Okay. 3-point loss with Arizona here. We beat TCU. So pretty much comes down to just the Oregon game where it was just like completely out of the realm. But every other game was winnable. Besides Washington State, every other game was winnable. Every other game we were in it, every other game was winnable. Shouldn't have lost this game. 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 Shouldn't have lost to this game. So when they looking, they're just like, is he right?
I saw him play against Caleb.
Look at him. They're just like.
And I saw Shedeur outplay Caleb.
Yes, I did.
Game.
Did he outplay him? Did he outplay him? Oh crap! Hit the wrong button. Did he outplay them? Where is it? 30 for 40, 6 touchdowns, 1 interception. 30 for 45, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. 403, 371. He got all of his stats in the first half. He got all his stats in the second half. I see somebody who's leading the team down the field and coming on the comeback. This guy's playing in the front seat. This guy's playing with his hair on fire. He outplayed him, to me. With no Travis Hunter. Remind you, no Travis Hunter. We got a true freshman with 200 yards receiving. Yards receiving. $200 yards receiving. Freshman. You front ran. He front ran the game. He survived. He was coming for it. Just one more possession away. He was coming for it. Right here. I saw him outplay him. I watched the game. I watched every snap of this game. I saw Shedeur outplay him. Because the game got out of hand. They was up 21-0 or 21-7. He could have just tucked it in and just said, we done here. And I saw him just steamroll all the way back. We going to hawk you down. We're going to play until the game's over. We're going to hawk you down. We seen it. I seen it.
We saw it. So we all are looking at it and saying, hey, we saw the talent. We know that Colorado wasn't good. We know what they were dealing with, but we saw a star in Shedeur. We saw him with Travis, without Travis. We saw him lead that team. We all gone through footage, gone through these games, see him reading defenses, calling audibles at the line, changing protection. We're hearing his teammates saying, like, hey, we didn't know the play, but Shedeur is the person that's telling us the plays. He's telling us our routes. He's telling us our protections at the line. So when we hear these things and then we get to, the draft and it's Shedeur's not good on the whiteboard. Shedeur doesn't know how to read defense. He doesn't know how to get in and out of huddles. He doesn't know how to set protections. We're just like, wait, we heard this from his teammates that he does this. I've seen it. So now we go through the draft, and for some reason, the New York Giants comes out and say, Shedeur was horrible at the whiteboard, blah, blah, blah. Now, that could have just been them signaling to their fans like, yo, we're not going to draft Shedeur. We're going to give you a reason why we're not going to draft Shedeur, just so we can draft Jackson Dart and you guys don't kill us. But what that does is that railroads Shedeur's draft stock. So now we have all these other teams or other people believing whatever they hear.
You think one team can do that? You don't think most teams are used to having other GMs signal stuff like that for whatever reason? You don't think they do their own scouting, their own investigation?
In this situation,
like, why are they taking the Giants' word for it?
Because in this situation, you have somebody so polarizing and such a different type of quarterback and has such a different type of fan base and quote-unquote aura and all these other things where it's kind of like, okay, he's a good quarterback, we see it, but he's a lot larger than life. Like, if we draft him, he's going to be our most famous, our most loved, our most portrayed, or not portrayed, but most, like, wanted player. So if we draft him and it doesn't go well, or we want to sit him or whatever, like, any type of situation is going to be a lot. So they're just like, if there's any way or any other reason that we might not want to draft him other than that, they're going to go with it. So then, and on top of that, whatever issues the NFL or people have with Deion, which I don't really understand, but it's a thing, that just adds on to it. So just like, whatever reason, we'll take the reason.
Chad,
we're given the reason.
Chad, thank you very much for the call. You accept that, Tone?
Well, I agree with most of what he said. I do think there were people out to portray him a certain way. So they didn't like, a lot of the way he celebrated, which is so silly. They all celebrate touchdown. Like, what, me and you were constantly saying, all right, just admit you don't like Deion or whatever. Like, that makes no sense to me. I genuinely like the dude. Like, the guy is, I just don't like his fans. Like, that fan doesn't sound like a guy who's calling me a KKK member. Like, that fan gave a really reasoned, breakdown of why he feels like his guy is, getting shade. But that's also not the guy that I'm talking to. That's not the guy I'm talking about at all.
But I think that's a normal guy that's going to call in that probably isn't going to start tweeting you crazy. I don't know what was said to you on social media over the weekend. This is all.
Now I want y'all to see something. This is the live chat. Oh, is it going to show me? Let's see if the live chat pops up.
I said to everybody, it's not
Very
just me.
surprising to me.
I'm not going, woe is me. Like, I
want y'all to see the live chat.
I saw them. They're going after everybody.
Look at me.
They're going after everybody.
I'm the fan that was slamming Arch as well.
Arch had hype.
This is me. I'm in the chat still.
Down and not tearing Arch down, even though I don't think I've ever seen a guy get torn down the way Arch just got torn down over the last 4 days.
I'm going to ask John.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
We're going to ask John about this coming up next. 216-474-0092. John Greco going to join us. Did he see anyone Saturday he feels like he likes for next year? And let me get to a reason.
I got blocked by Grossy too.
Why I left one of these quarterbacks off that list of 4 that we gave you at the beginning of the show. Ken Carmen, Anthony Lima. Take us with you to work on the free Odyssey app.
XT.
So yeah, that's how we get. Then Brady come out and talk about the way he celebrated. It wasn't about Shedeur, but he was talking about just people, quarterbacks celebrating in general, just being like, I celebrated with my offensive lineman every time, and I'm just like, Tom, as a person I watched every single game that you played from the Rams Super Bowl or whatever, whenever I started watching you, Tom Brady, you did not always celebrate with your linemen. A lot of the times you took your helmet off and walked down the sideline, blowing your hair back and fucking slapping and then waiting for the guys to come. And then that's when you started to run down the field and start, slapping Gronk and everybody. Ah, let's go, ah. But you didn't always celebrate with your linemen. Not always. Not always. I watched every game. I watched every touchdown. Especially when Randy was there. When Randy was there, you wasn't celebrating with your linemen. I guarantee you that. In that Super Bowl against the Falcons, you wasn't celebrating with your linemen. You were going at James White every time because he was saving our lives. So cut the shit, Tommy. Cut the shit. Because if you didn't do it this is one thing I don't like about people. If you didn't do something 100% of the times, don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. Because if you did something 99 times and then there's one time you didn't do it every time. So don't crucify somebody else for not doing it 100 times. 100% of the times. If you didn't do it 100% of the times. Stop telling these kids what they should do with their personalities. Tom, you're not even the same person that you was in New England. You're not. You completely changed who you are. You've been getting into crypto, all these commercials, doing all these shows, movies, acting, you're GMing, you're not even coaching, you're on all of these podcasts and all. You ain't do none of that in New England. None of it. You're not the same person. At all. So cut it out. I don't like that. Don't try to switch up, bro. Don't try to come at other people and you're not even the same person that you was 10 years ago. You're not. You're not. Because when you were in New England, you wasn't doing anything. You couldn't do anything with your personality. You couldn't because you were under the thumb of Bill Belichick. Just like all the rest of y'all. All the rest of y'all that was there under Bill Belichick. Y'all had no personality. The only person that had any sort of personality was Randy Moss and was Gronk. And those are the two undeniable people that he couldn't do nothing with because there's nothing you could do with Gronk. He's the greatest. And if it wasn't for them injuries, Gronk would have been 100% the greatest. And Randy Moss, he was so up his ass that he kicked Randy Moss off the team because he wanted to take a low pay cut after just breaking a fucking the record of most touchdowns in the season. And you wanted him to get a pay cut and not amp him up. And you fucked us up. Because we lost to the Giants, we should have came back and won the title next season with Randy Moss and got him his chip. But you, Bill Belichick, want to be in your ass and fuck that up. Almost lost Gronk. Tom, you almost left because of that. So don't get up here and tell people what they should do when celebrating and being themselves and showing their emotions, all this other stuff. We don't want to hear that shit from you, Thomas. Because you took on one of the most wildest people ever, Antonio Brown. You let him do whatever and say whatever about you and your family. And all you cared about was winning. All you cared about was winning. He was talking about your wife. All you cared about was winning. You ain't give a fuck. So don't sit here and do that. I'm not going to let him get away with that. That's why I'm calling out all the bullshit, bro. I'm calling it all out. And then, on top of that, let's really get to it. On top of that, he's talking all that bullshit, right? He's talking all that nonsense, right? He's talking all that nonsense. Where's the quarterback? Where's the quarterbacks? O'Connell's over here. We got practice squad's quarterbacks. Cam Miller. Who is this guy? North Dakota State. You drafted a quarterback from North Dakota State. Didn't he lose to Shedeur? Wasn't they talking spicy in the game? Wasn't they being spicy in the game? I don't want that long of a fucking. Oh my god, just give me the highlights, man. I don't want no 16-minute highlights. Yeesh. Whatever. Come on. Show me something.
Base finds a man underneath. Wide open Marshall with real estate ahead of him.
Look at Shiloh.
Marshall cut from behind and dragged down at the 20-yard line by DJ McKinney, but a huge gain.
Well, it's a matchup against Trevor Woods, 43, the converted safety. And it's just a little Texas route, an angle route by the running back.
This is like the first play of the game, and you just can't run, bro. Like, that's insane.
A season ago, on 1st and 10, they gash the front and pick up about 5 or 6 yards. Shamar Brown that time on the carry. The senior. From the
all right, man. Can we get out of here?
The play. Horn on the edge. And a nice gain of about 8, maybe 9 on the play. Exploiting their speed a little bit there, Roddy. Pressure coming. Shedeur gets out a dart, complete to Hunter. On the move. Showing him his shoot.
We forgot about this game.
Buffaloes crib it. Touchdown.
We forgot about this game.
Taking it to the
Forgot about this game. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Henderson with a good burn.
Wait a minute.
Then for Breeze right now.
Wait a minute.
The words of Boss Bandilo on the
Wait a minute.
sidelines. Colorado. Pockets full of cheese and fresher than
Wait a minute.
right now. Off to a great start. Back after this.
Celebrating with his linemen. Celebrating with his linemen. Celebrating with his line. So this is what I'm talking about. I will not allow this bullshit. Because Shedeur goes, celebrates with his team, and then throws up his wrist after. That's what we doing? That's the problem? That's a problem. Well, we don't talk about when he actually celebrates and who he actually celebrates with. Let's continue watching. Let's see if we get any more touchdowns. Let's see 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 if he runs out of that, because it was a long touchdown. You know, because this is when he's like getting drilled. So this is when he throws his pass while getting hit. While he's getting hit. While he's getting hit. Imagine saying this guy can't read defense, but able to throw that dot while he's getting hit and smothered. Let's see if he runs down here and celebrates with his team. Oh, my God, lineman again. Celebrating with his lineman again. 67, he's trash, but he's celebrating with his lineman again. Wait, is that the lineman that missed his assignment?
Jimmy Horn, excuse me, so open that all you have to do is put it in the area code, and then he does the rest. The fastest guy on this Colorado offense shows off the speed to get in the end zone.
Celebrating with his lineman again. Let's try to go to another one.
Be a superhero. This one coming from a downfield. Blitz coming off the edge. Sanders delivers complete. And this time Shepard stays in bounds and picks up the first down. They run a twist.
Oh, of course he did the first piece of the game.
Elusive.
Oh, yeah, imagine us getting drilled.
Fires, got his man. And a good move down to the 39-yard line. First down pickup. Wester with a catch. 9 seconds to go.
This is the guy celebrated with his offensive lineman too, getting beat. Come on, Seaton. You can't get beat like that though. 55, like 50, you're not doing anything.
That's an absolute dart.
Man.
While getting drilled. While getting annihilated.
What's underrated about this guy is his toughness. The amount of times that he got hit last year.
Don't even phase him. Don't even phase him.
From the 40.
And throw it up. Get the touchdown.
Sanders gets it off down the middle.
Timeout.
Caught at the 8-yard line, Jimmy Horn. His helmet.
That should be targeted too.
Hunter at the bottom of your screen.
One leg. Just flinging it. Hey, they say that Shedeur doesn't have an arm though. This is what they say. This is shit that they tell us. This is what they tell us. Shedeur doesn't have an arm. This is
your screen.
From the 56 yard, one leg, might add. This is not off of 2. This is off of 1 leg, right? just casually flinging this bitch 40 yards, 45 yards. Casually, one leg flinging it. Just flinging it 45 yards, no problem. On the dot. Look at where it is. Look where the ball is at. Look where the ball is at. Look where the ball is at. He don't got an arm though. Look where the ball is at. Look where the ball is at. He don't got an arm. Just casually, one-legged 45 yards down the field. Dot.
Makes the catch.
All people are gonna say, "Oh, well, if he really had an arm, he would have just threw it to the pylon. He would have got a touchdown." Like, all right, nobody plays like that, bro.
First and goal, Buffalo.
It's not Madden.
Down the field, and you can see the strength of Travis Hunter.
Bitch.
Does he take that matchup?
Sanders pulls. Incomplete.
And that was just the randomest interception ever. What's up, Reasons? How you doing?
Into Kubitz's hand. Alfaro. Wow. The block bully. Wankwo. Wide open. Room service downfield. And all the way down to the 28. The catch by Jimmy Sack. Just underway here in the third quarter. Mark Jones.
How's it going? How's it going?
Down to the field, the season opener for both these teams. Sanders wide open. Room service downfield. And all the way down to the 28. The catch by Jimmy Horn.
It's cover two. These guys split, and Jimmy Horn just goes right down the middle. And Shedeur Sanders.
Looking the safety off over there.
All he has to do is put it in the area and let Jimmy
Sorry.
Horn make the catch.
Hey, this is the person I can't read defense with, though. Oh, Wester about to get it.
First down run by Wester, who seems to be.
And straight to Travis.
Touchdown, Hunter.
All right, let's see who he celebrates with.
Unbelievable ball skills and trust from Shedeur Sanders. Marcus Shepard has pretty good coverage, but his back is turned. Shedeur throws it to the inside. Travis Hunter throws the defender.
Oh, I won't show it.
Henderson. They feel that they've established a culture here. Shedeur
just over ahead.
To Will Shepard. Tremendous touch for the first down. Blitz off the edge. He gets it out quickly. Complete. And a missed tackle on Hayden, who picks up the first down. Writhing in some pain.
Don't care about no pain.
Down after the
come on, keep it going.
Outside, running a little dig.
Okay, where are his NFL prospects?
Of course, it's Travis Hunter.
Sanders completes it. Nice catch, Miller. Miller pushed out of bounds. One, they just get it off into the end zone. Contact. What a catch! A miraculous, implausible, impossible catch by 12.
This is a
now we're gonna go talk some shit.
The play clock's running
y'all niggas talking shit, we talking shit back.
No worries. From Utah to Florida, this huddle is based.
Or you give North Dakota State the ball back somewhere around 50 seconds.
Sanders gets it out quickly, complete, got a block on the edge. Horn is going to come up a little bit short. You would think just one play here.
How far can you throw it, Cam Miller?
Miller out of the shotgun. 5 seconds to go.
I saw Shedeur make this throw.
He gets it off. It's short of the end zone. They wrestle for it, but time has expired, and the Buffaloes will win it.
Alrighty. I've been on here way too long. How long we been on here? I've been on here way too long. Oh my God, over 2 hours. Yep, too long. All right, that's it for me for today. Listen, we're gonna be locked in. You know, what's today? Today about to be, or tomorrow's Wednesday. Cam Miller ain't that guy. The Raiders drafted, cut. Yep, he on the practice squad. He's on the practice squad. Right here. They brought him back to the practice squad because nobody picked him up. I don't know who the fuck Jeff Driscoll is. So they have 5 quarterbacks. 2 on the practice squad. O'Connell here. Actually, they got 6 because Kenny Pickett's here. But he's not on their updated. Oh, no, here. Kenny Pickett, Gino, O'Connell, Driscoll. I don't know who this is, 32. You got to just go. And then Cam. So they got 5. You ain't need all of this. You could have drafted Shedeur and had 3, and you would have had 2. But hey, y'all did what y'all did. It is what it is. But listen, we're gonna be locked in for the rest of the week. Listen, Sunday we are gonna be here for the Browns game. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna watch every Browns game. Whoever's the quarterback playing, we're gonna watch the quarterback play. We're gonna watch the game, and then after, I'm gonna come back with the all 22 footage, and we're gonna break down all the throwing plays. Joe Flacco, you're on the clock, baby. You better look as good as you possibly can because we calling for Dylan Gabriel to hurry up and get in the game. And then when Dylan Gabriel gets in the game, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna break down every game, every mistake, every good, every bad, until Shedeur gets in the game. And then when Shedeur gets in the game, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna break down all the good, all the bad, every game. That's what we're gonna do. That's how we're gonna keep it rocking. So I'll definitely be back here on Sunday. College football ain't nothing happening in college football. You on YouTube? Yeah, I am on YouTube. The same thing. King Gatsu. You can look me at King Gatsu on YouTube. I'll just drop it in the. I have the stream open. I'll just drop the link in there. Actually, it's kind of hard to get the link off of, but I have it pinned in my profile. I have it pinned in my profile, so you can just go and click it on the profile, and it'll bring you to the YouTube. So yeah, I definitely got some videos up there as well, some old streams as well. Then obviously, the shorts and all that good stuff. Post all this stuff on the same thing. But yeah, so we'll be here. We'll definitely be back. Keeping my eye on all of the stuff that's relevant, practice stuff, injury reports, whatever's going on. Shit, it's the first week of the season. People get hurt a lot. It'll be very, very ominous if a bunch of quarterbacks get hurt, and then now all of a sudden they're making calls. I already took Kenny Pickett. We got Zappy on the thing. Hey man, we want Shedeur, man. We need Shedeur. Yo, we need a quarterback. We want Shedeur, man. Our quarterback's out for the year. We want Shedeur. Yeah. Nah, we don't want Zappy. No. We don't want Gabriel. We want Shedeur. Yeah. Off that Shedeur. What you need? 3rd round pick for it? Yeah, we got you. Cool. Yeah, I spent the 5th round pick. We don't care. Get here. Take this 3rd. Yep. All right. Cool. Give us Shedeur. All right. Now, next thing you know, Shedeur's on the New York Jets. Shedeur's on the New York Jets. Let's look at their roster. Tyrod Taylor, you're not getting in. But you could be a great mentor for Shedeur because y'all kind of similar. You're 6'2", 6'1". He reminds me of when you were really good. So I think Tyrod would be a great mentor for Shedeur. Great one. A great mentor. Right? A great mentor. That's all you got. You got these 2 quarterbacks. Y'all got anybody on the practice squad? You got 1 quarterback, Brady Cook. Who the fuck is this dude? Who is this dude? Rookie, Missouri? We don't care about this dude. He ain't do nothing. Yeah, I don't got a backup quarterback. If all else fell with Tyrod and Justin. So you're going to need a quarterback. This ain't it. This ain't it. So, yeah. I can feel that happening. I can feel this happening. Quinn Ewers is just not, this is not your backup, bro. Like, this can't be your backup. I don't know how he's 22. He feels so much older. This can't be your backup, bro. It can't. We've seen him. Like, it's just not, that's just not it. It's not it. Wait, y'all don't have another quarterback on the roster? Yo, they're wildin'. Are these fucking dudes? Oh, Zach Wilson. I was about to say, but he's trash too. So like these 2 trash dudes, like get these dudes out of here. So that Miami's a place he can go. I mean Dallas, Joe Milton. You're just not the guy, bro. You're just not the guy. Not the guy. Sorry, just not the guy. Anybody? Will Greer? Whatever. Dallas is a spot. Pittsburgh is a spot. Green Bay is a spot. I mean, they like Malik Willis a lot, though. They like him a lot. I don't know who this is. Leighton Tone. See, people just be like flying under the radars. Y'all need somebody. Kyle Allen just not gonna get it done. Kyle Allen's not gonna get it done. Y'all need somebody else. Kyle Allen's not getting it done. Who else? The Colts? Panthers? Yeah, Panthers definitely if he gets hurt. We don't give a fuck about these dudes at all. Kansas City. Let Patrick Mahomes go down with a crazy injury. The 49ers. Mac Jones? Man, boy, get him out of here. Yeah. Cardinals? Jacoby? Yeah, nah. If fucking Kyler get hurt, y'all done with him, bro. Y'all gonna be done with him. It's gonna be over. 100%. Who the fuck is this? Kalen Slavovisk. What? All right. But yeah, that's what we're gonna be on. I appreciate y'all coming out here rocking with your boy. It was a fun time. Appreciate y'all. Like I said, we're gonna be getting into the film breakdowns and stuff. Like we did with the Shedeur preseason games and all that good stuff. And that's a fun time. That's a fun time. That's when a lot of people be pulling up and stuff like that. So expect to have a lot more interactions, a lot more fun, like the other streams that we had before. It's just nothing going on too much, so it's not a lot of news, so not a lot of stuff driving. Even though my videos and stuff are doing really good, a lot of comments, a lot of engagement, stuff like that. But people fly to the drama. There's nothing really going on right now, so you know, we're gonna be chilling. But definitely on Sunday we are gonna be here. We're gonna be watching the games live. I'm not gonna be putting it on the screen or anything like that, but you will hear it in the background, all that good stuff. So we will be here. Unfortunately, we gotta watch the Browns because we gotta support Shedeur. Even though a lot of people are just like, we're not watching until he plays. Like, I'm gonna watch the game because then I need to know when he's going to play so I can get ready to purchase my tickets to go watch in person. So I need to watch and I need to get the feel because if Joe Flacco is garbage those first 3 games, I guarantee you Dylan Gabriel is coming in game 4. And if Dylan Gabriel is trashed by game 7, I guarantee you Shedeur is coming in by game 8. And if Shedeur is coming in by game 8, I will be at that Patriots game front row. I'll be vlogging. I'll be doing lives. Y'all be seeing me live at the game. I'll have a GoPro, whatever. I'll have the glasses on, something. I'll figure it out. We'll do a little vlog driving there and all that good stuff. We're gonna have a blast. Actually, I ain't gonna be driving there. I'm gonna get a fucking hotel. I ain't driving there game day. I'm getting a hotel. I'm gonna be there. Yeah. I'm getting a hotel and I'm calling out the next day. I ain't going to work. I'm gonna just stay up there. Get lit. Especially if that game is like a is that a is it an early game? Is it an early game? 10 a.m. So that's 1 o'clock. Yeah, it's an early game. I ain't staying up there then. I ain't gonna stay up there all day. Only a 2-hour drive. But anyway, that's it for me. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all follow on everything. TikTok, YouTube. I be on Facebook and all that good stuff. So come on, support. I'm gonna be bringing y'all all the good stuff. Looking forward to it. Good night. I appreciate you reasons for coming. I appreciate you. Kitchen, I appreciate you for being here, being active. King, Context, everybody that's on the YouTube and stuff. Appreciate y'all as well. We're gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep the energy and everything up. Like I said, we're doing every week. Sunday we're gonna be doing football. So obviously we're gonna be doing the Browns game and then probably another game, depending on you know what everybody says for watching games together and breaking down film. So maybe somebody goes crazy and then we just watch some film or stuff like that. And then maybe one college football game, but everybody's in their pancake part of the season. So I'm not watching fucking Alabama play UTEP, and I'm not watching Ohio State play Louisiana and Monroe. I'm just not doing it. I don't care about any of that stuff. You say you want to watch the Titans? Oh yeah, we can watch the Titans with Cam. Yeah, we'll definitely watch Cam. We can watch Cam. So we can do Browns and then Titan games. That'll be cool. Anybody else got a rookie? The Giants are going to try to start Jackson Dart like as soon as possible. So he's probably going to be starting by like the third game if Russ like looks really bad. So yeah. So that's what we'll be doing. We'll be just doing a lot of QB watching and just patiently waiting for Shedeur by week 8. I'm pretty sure by week 8 he'll be in here. What's week 8? Week 8 is the New England game. So I guarantee you by this game right here, the Detroit game, Minnesota game, Dylan Gabriel is going to be in. And if he gets fucking stomped in these 2 games, they're gonna have to pull him because they're not gonna give. They're probably gonna try to be like, oh, we gotta wait for him to get to the soft part of the schedule. And he's probably gonna get blasted by Miami, and then Shedeur is gonna have to start by week 8, 100%. So that's how I'm feeling it. I want him to start by week. I want him to get in the game in Green Bay. I want him to actually get in the game in Green Bay. Look very overwhelmed, get in there, throw a pick immediately. Then he goes play to Detroit and looks like a complete trash can. He throws 9 for 21, gets absolutely like 80 yards of production, looks completely horrible, goes all the way overseas, going to Minnesota, and looks completely trash. They don't pull him out. They leave him in there, and they say, you know, Shedeur, it's time, bro. You're going in for Pittsburgh. Get ready, bro. And then he goes in, lights Pittsburgh's up, light Miami up, and then come light up New England, light up here, and then wins this game. And then next thing you know, Shedeur is their franchise quarterback. And it just is what it is. And then next thing you know, they're just like, oh, we're trying to trade our first round draft pick, so we don't have to draft a quarterback anymore. We're going to get Caleb Downs, and then we're going to blah blah. You know how it's going to go. We know the story. We know how the story is going to end. It's just about getting through the story, getting through the pages. But anyway, I appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all again later. Hopefully no news or nothing come out crazy, and and then I don't really gotta go too live. But I have a feeling like this week something funny gonna happen. It's gonna be like, oh, Dylan Gabriel got hurt during practice. This is gonna be something stupid. I guarantee. I just feel it. I feel it coming. But anyway, I'll see y'all soon. Peace.